Metal Slader Glory. Have I played it? Let me look at it just to be sure. Have I played Metal Slader Glory here in English? Here in English. Here in stream. No, I haven't, but I know of it. That's the visual novel. That's the visual... HAL Laboratory made a visual novel. Kind of a visual novel adventure game for the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. There was a Super Nintendo remake. I think all of them have fan translations. It is incredible for Nintendo, yeah. Okay, there's the... Actually, I kind of want to look at that. Yeah, that's NES right there. That's NES pixel art. Yeah, it does look really good. Let me find a good picture that actually shows it. I mean, these kind of do. Well, that might be the... Let's try this one. Oh no, never mind. It's a Facebook. It's a Facebook link. That's Super Nintendo. Here we go. Yeah, this is Nintendo. This is just plain NES. Definitely really good. Definitely really good pixel art for SNES, because SNES was such a shit console. It was such an incredibly shit console that it's a wonder anything played on it. It really is. Thank God for Rob. I think it took 4 years to develop. I believe it. Is it really that good? I was curious about it. I was curious. It's definitely on the docket. Now I can play the SNES and the NES version, or yeah, the NES and the SNES versions. They are both fan translated, so we could definitely play those. Oof. I believe it, kinda, Gus. I believe it, because it definitely isn't good. It's definitely not a good... Oh no! Bandits robbed a store! Oh, but he's gonna sell it to us anyway. Buy-hander? All he has is buy... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Let's see what he has. We also have claymores, which are better. What the hell is a salt sack? A salt sack? Wait, what is an assault sack? Oh, that's right. It's this. It's that thing. I don't know who can equip this, but we have it. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some shit. Okay. We're gonna end up losing characters because I no longer care about alignment. Alignment clearly no longer cares about me. And I am a petty and passive-aggressive man. So we're gonna... So I'm gonna take out my perfectly justifiable frustrations on the world around me and go full chaos. Oh, we got some, Chris, you are the new Jenny. Chrome Lance? Okay, we already have Chrome Lance. Trident. Trident is new. Atari Beer Pong, welcome in. We lost Jenny, guys. She was soft-locked up. We soft-locked Jenny out the game just by fucking up and fighting one time. It was not good. Okay, we gotta sell some stuff, but I definitely want to give that javelin to that guy. How's it going, Beer Pong? What you been doing? Get on in here. We are having a terrible time playing FEDA. I'm actually really enjoying the game. The game's actually really good. I definitely do not, like, have any disdain for the game itself. But man, except for its insane and broken alignment system. If it didn't have the busted-ass alignment system, it'd be god tier. It would probably be, like, right up there with, the first game. First Shining Force. Just incredible. Gotta deal with another fucking Jenny. We get another fucking Jenny!
What happened here?
I'd rather. I could deal with 2 Jennies. Better than 0 Jennies. cool. Should be enough. If anything, worse, because you can only increase your alignment with story missions and doing special objectives. However, your alignment always reduces whenever you kill. Without fail. Your alignment will always lower if you kill an enemy. So, or at least that's my impression. So it's actually worse, because at least A&D lets you justifiably kill shit. There is no not being evil and killing people in this game. Oh, new Star Trek Voyager game. That's really cool. Sim Hotel style gaming. That sounds incredible. That actually sounds really good. I did this with no maps in 1993. Hi, I'm Retro Island Gaming. Really is. You maintained. Yeah, Rig managed to maintain lawful the entire game. What fucked me up, Rig? What fucked me up was I didn't know where to go, and I thought I had to fight a guy. And sure enough, I fought through him, and my alignment went down because we killed them all, and I was like, oh shit. So, and that one extra fight that I did, Rig, is what just fucked the entire thing up. It just destroyed the balance. So you cannot slip up with even one fight. Even then, Rig, even then, Jenny left that last fight, and it was a kill everyone boss fight. If the game says kill everyone and it's okay, it doesn't matter. Your alignment will still lower. If you rescue people, your alignment will lower per kill. If it was like that, if it was you can kill people if the battle parameters allow it, then this game would have been perfect. Like the system would have been perfectly fine. But the fact that it will lower your alignment, even in kill-all missions that are primary kill-all missions, is what ends up ruining it. And that's a real shame. I was hoping it didn't do that. I thought it didn't do that. And then I was hoping it didn't do that. And then it went and fucking did it. It did it. Yeah, it's definitely not fair. It's definitely a major design flaw. It doesn't, like, kill the game for me. I still really like the game. But it is something you have to be very aware of when you're playing it. If I knew then what I know now, then I would not be doing anything extra. I would just be going straight to bonus objectives, and we'd end up we'd still have, like, the fucking FEDA medal. We actually had the FEDA medal. We were doing so well. Yep, any forced kill-all will actually lower your mind. So yeah, basically what Rick said, you have to hoard your alignment. One of these days, you're gonna actually try playing Tech War? Oh boy. For some reason, I couldn't get cutscenes to work in Tech War. It could be because it was like a stripped-down version or something like that, but I could never find a version of Tech War that had the William Shatner cutscenes. I don't know why anybody would remove those for any reason. Maybe they just didn't like being told that they fucked up for killing people. William Shatner flags. William Shatner flags. William Shatner fans. William Shatner fans begrudgingly play Tech War. I know. Ogre Battle pulls that too, but at least Ogre Battle, you can game it a bit with tarot pulls. Oh yeah, Ogre Battle has its weird RNG system. A lot of game rips, as they were termed, to not include the SMK files, because they're massive. Oh, really? It should be an option. Not everybody cares about size. Not everybody cares about how big the file is. Yeah, no, you know what? They should be massive. That's like playing I Will without the cutscenes. Unless you get an using an exact disk image of Tech War, you're not gonna have the videos. That's insane. Yeah, they didn't have to do that. Can't fit the videos on floppy disks. True. So if you're traveling to the Holy Land of Kuel, yes? Why? Kuel is no place for soldiers of fortune who are bristling with deadly weapons. That's pretty, yeah, that's not good. Except for the bandits, our lives are blessed because of the proximity of the Pope in Kuel. Yeah, we gotta save the Pope. Oh, is that... Yeah, that could be a factor. What few Liberation Army people that we've just encountered have refused to deal with the bandits. The way things are now, we may be forced to abandon this village and seek new homes. These bandits call themselves Knights of Chris. Who in the hell is Chris? He's asking the right questions. He's asking the proper questions. Our village of Bilm is spared from harassment by the Balformian army because an officer by the name of Richard has ordered his troops to respect our rights. However, he refuses to protect us from other invaders, so a bandit gang is taking advantage. No one is strong enough or willing to bring these bandits to justice, so we are stuck. Don't worry, Mayor, we'll find some way to rid this region of the bandit problem. This will prove to the people that the Liberation Army not only lets them live in peace, it uses whatever means necessary to protect their homes from outside aggression. Hold on, Ein. Before you commit us to such a mission, we should discuss this in private. Take it easy, man. If Bilm is part of that new country everyone's talking about, it's part of our responsibility. If we don't protect this village from thievery, who will? Ugh. Hey everyone, listen to me. Some people in this town just told me about midnight raids and a violent gang of thugs. I want to go with you and help teach these bandits a lesson. You just make an ISO of the SMK files with the same file. Yeah, I think that was the ultimate, like, yeah, I mean, that a lot of ISOs basically just do that. Wasn't there a Resident Evil where someone asks, who the hell is Chris? Well, you can see, like just... Look, is he playing I Will without the cutscenes? He books a flight. First thing you see when you open the door is, like, him fucking throwing his hands out, yelling at your ass. I mean, I'd pay to see that. Listen, old timer, we've let you tag along. Even with no special attacks, you're pretty strong. So why don't you go find yourself in a rocking chair while we iron out the details? Oh, will you really help save this village by driving away the bandits? Alright, but my exec and I should have returned to camp and discussed it with our boss. Where can we find these bandits? Their hideout is high in the mountains just east of the village. Good luck and be sure to come back in one piece. You pisser! I'd watch it. I would watch that. Okay, so we gotta go here first. We gotta go to Bandit Cave, which looks like a nice little house. Alright, well, we're gonna have to look at all our law characters and never use them. They're gonna have to replace our law characters with unlawed, unwashed heathens. Do we have any people to rescue now? Alright, let's look at our law characters. Yep, looks like Dan's rejoining the team. Is Shishi good? Okay, it doesn't look like he has... See, I don't know what most of these means. Connolly, I think, is fine. Jeddah, I think, is neutral. Okay, Shishi is neutral. Jeddah. Arya. I think Arya is neutral. It doesn't even show. It doesn't even show their alignment. Or unless it's those squares up there. Chris is fine. Arby is not fine. Sorry, Arby. Okay, Royce. Royce might be fine because she's a major character. Dan, you're back. Welcome back, Dan. L, I think, might not be fine. Or, no, Eris isn't fine. Eris isn't fine. We'll go back to L then. Have two casters. Oh, L is also? RB, Eris, and L. Shit. Demonstration tunes on budget keyboards. It kind of does. I mean, this is the preparation stage. Wait, then who can we... Oh, no. Oh, no! Alright. At least for now.
Oh, no!
Alright. We're gonna play hard. We're playing on hard mode and easy mode at exactly the same time. No, we have to stay here. We're playing a very unique game. We're playing a very unique game now. The game has changed. It's worse than that because those are at least raw. At least those are raw sets and not samples like the SPC 7. I don't like the SPC 700. That's precisely why I don't like it, because it's sample based. Super, like, if you're a god tier composer, you can do really good shit with the SPC 700. But I'm always going to prefer, purely because it is not that, I am always going to prefer... Yeah, let's get this crossbow. The Yamaha chip. Because I've heard that in action, and a god tier composer could do even more with it, for obvious reasons. Okay, so we have 2 Chaos Recruits left. We can at least get 2 Chaos Recruits, but we're gonna have to be extra evil so we can get them. That's the thing, we can't be neutral, can we? Okay, we can sell... We can sell the Chrome Lance. Yeah. You know what? Let's sell the Javelin and keep the Chrome Lance, because I'm not sure if this is a lance or not. I imagine it is, but it's kind of hard to tell with this game. You know, keep it all. Keep it all. I don't even know. Waterworld, Vortex, Shadowrun, and Lawnmower Man are some of your favorite SNES soundtracks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, there's some good ones. I'm gonna say I like Solstice. Or no, Equinox. I like the Equinox soundtrack, even though it's like very minimalistic and very like... there's not a whole lot of it. It's very minimal. Especially for a Jim Fallon, or a Tim Fallon, Jeff Fallon track, or soundtrack. But it sounds so good. It's very catchy. Extremely slow burn. Yeah, it is a very slow burn. Well, it was gonna be a more typical open world RPG of the time, action RPG of the time. It was basically gonna be like Landstalker, where, you know, you were running around on this rotatable map, world map. There were gonna be towns and characters and stuff, and you would still go into the weird dungeons and do, you know, Solstice shit. And, something happened during development. They didn't have time, for whatever reason, they didn't have time to incorporate the towns. So they decided to make it this, like, more brooding, like, isolated world. And they have this really atmospheric ambient music to match that. It's so good. Well, you have to sit... Unless you play the theme song. I can play the theme song. Play the Equinox theme track. Equinox theme. Equinox theme SNES. The shit. Oh, wait. Oh, well, I think it's coming here. Yeah, here it comes. So good. This title track is fucking... Yeah, this is definitely the most energetic song. And I feel like it was written with the, you know, typical epic, you know, top-down... Landstalker style adventure that it was gonna be. So good. The beat is so heavy, it's so fucking good. And then what it does is this, which I thought was really compelling, because this is what ends up being most of the soundtrack. The stuff Tim Fallon did in general is incredible. But yeah, here's what the music normally sounds like. Like, you can barely hear that. And what it is it's thinking music. Probably. Like, it is still there. The soul is still there. It's very soulful, but it's definitely like quiet, like brooding, thinking music because it's such a puzzle game. Equinox is an overwhelmingly like big puzzle game. Like, it is huge. And it feels huge, and it feels desolate. Like, it has this desolate, apocalyptic feel that so many games of its kind don't really have. Rumination music is a great way to say it. That was very quiet, but the music is kind of quiet. Yeah, the emptiness doesn't make it feel lazy. Even though it was like a product of circumstance and the fact that they couldn't add the things they wanted to add, it never feels lazy. It feels very, very intentional. It has that you're alone in the world feel, and it does. It has this very mythic quality to it because of that. It almost feels like this surreal... It's like surreal... Not quite dark, but still fairy tale-like fantasy. Like, it's so good. Very mystical, yeah. Duke Donuts got you addicted to this. Is this what I think it is? Bet this is what I think it is. Is this one of my favorite tracks of all time? Oh, it's Outlander's music. Did Tim Fallon do Outlander? No, Ben Watkins did. Outlander's sick, too. Outlander's awesome. I actually rated when Duke Donuts was playing Outlander, because I love Outlander. Never beat it. Outlander was allegedly originally going to be a Mad Max game, but they couldn't secure the rights. They couldn't secure the rights for whatever reason. And, nobody ever beats Outlander. It's a huge game. This is also a huge game. It's Mad Max. You're in your car, you have your sawed-off shotgun, you have your fucking Mad Max outfit on, you're driving around running out of gas, like fucking blasting people that you see in your rearview mirrors. It is absolutely fucking awesome. I wouldn't mind playing it. I wouldn't mind trying to finish it. Oh, let me... Yeah, you can literally blow people's heads off in this game. And getting supplies, you just kill enemies over and over because they spawn infinitely, and they usually drop stuff. They eventually stop dropping things, and then you can move on. So being like loaded up on supplies isn't exactly hard. It's just such a huge game. There's just so much of it because the map is massive. You're always running out of gas as well, always being accosted by raiders. Yeah, it's constant. Yeah, I figured it had to have been a Mad Max game. There was no way they weren't thinking of Mad Max. And it was probably going to be an official one. That's software automatic. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But yeah, like Duke, like when I was talking to Duke about that, how it had to be like a Mad Max game, he said it's most likely, but he wasn't 100% sure if it was going to be an officially licensed title during development or if they just made it, because either one could be the case, and I agree with that. I agree that either could be the case. There's not a whole lot of confirmations whether it was going to be like a licensed product, but going by the gameplay and how it plays and how it looks, I mean, it seems way more likely than not. Yeah, have you were ever into the early trance scene? Yep, Ben Watkins. Yes, Ben Watkins did do Mona Lisa Overdrive. That's true. No, exactly. Yeah, it's not only very likely, it was also very common, especially at the time. So I think it was. I think it was definitely, it was like 99% gonna be a Mad Max game. But then writes nonsense. When is the captain returning? Don't know. He should be back any moment, I believe. And now with fucking George Miller, now George Miller's hanging out with Hideo Kojima. He was a fucking character in Death Stranding 2. Driving part on Genesis is fucking, yeah, it really is. How long are we gonna tolerate this situation? Beats me. I don't have any idea, but it really sucks. Anyway, how can a knight be true to his code, living this way without a lord in his estate? The captain said to be patient and everything would return to normal, but I haven't seen signs. Neither have I, but what choice do we... Huh? Shh. Someone's coming. Yes, George Miller's in Death Stranding too.
What is it, man?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna go in the weeds about it, but yeah. There may be spoilers even for me. Okay, Tarman introduction scene, it's like 2 minutes.
Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain.
And I think it's voice and likeness. I think it's actually his voice.
And a fellow Doom sufferer.
He has Dooms, guys.
Console
Remember
offers
Dooms?
a direct connection to the Tarkarans. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
Oh no, okay. Marty Roan did the voice
Steer
acting.
the ship so?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on.
Yeah, there's George Miller. George Miller in-game, in-engine George Miller.
There are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role?
Yeah, we need to film a topless Reedus. Also, enjoy your topless Reedus, folks. You don't get topless Sadu. You gotta go to you gotta go to Wes Anderson for topless Sado. We only do topless Reedus. Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. Wonder what happens, what's going on with BB in Death Stranding 2. I actually liked Death Stranding 1. I was like, there was a lot of people pissed off that it wasn't Metal Gear. And, it turned out it wasn't a majority. It was like a weird, like, I think somebody pinpointed it to, like, this weird, like, Discord. It was, like, this hidden Discord that was, like, just a bunch of people who were fuming about it not being a Konami game and not being Kojima, and acted like Kojima fucking betrayed Konami because they fired him. It was weird. It was a weird rabbit hole that I didn't jump into too deep. But apparently they were, like, behind a shitload of, like, review bombings and shit and trying to shift public perception of the game in a weird way. Not saying that you have to like Death Stranding. It's definitely a very acquired taste of a game. It's definitely a weird game that not everybody was gonna like. But just the fact that there was like a fucking organized group of people that were dedicated to making people hate the game, or making you feel uncool for liking the game, was really bizarre to see. It was a bizarre thing for me to see. I was like, Jesus Christ. Ew. Yeah, see, some people like Metal Gear Survive. I couldn't stand Metal Gear Survive. I did like Rising a lot, though. Rising was awesome. Yeah, I think it just goes down to that, Shai. If you're to the point where you're joining the fucking social club of not liking game and telling others not to like game, then probably, I don't know, learn a fucking musical instrument or something. There's way better ways to spend your spare time. Hey, you two clowns, what? Yeah, you. What's this crap we've been hearing about broken down knights from the war? Like, you don't see me having a fucking dedicated Silent Hill F hate page on my Discord, right? Like, I don't have that for a reason, because it doesn't matter. I'm disappointed in the game. I thought it was shit, but I'm not gonna fucking tell you to like, hey, how dare you like this game? That's where it's stupid. If you find something in it that I didn't, that's good. Exactly, it is just a game. Like, even Silent Hill 2's remake, like, yes, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a little disappointed that you're not playing the original first because it's so much better. But I'm not mad at you for not playing the original first. I'm mad at Konami for not putting it out. That's what I'm mad at. That's what I would be mad at, is like Konami not preserving the original, right? I'm more mad at that than anything Bloober Team did, because they're just fucking, you know, they're just walking sim devs trying to make it, right? Like, I'm not really gonna hate them the way for that, when I could just as easily be mad at Konami for refusing to preserve a classic. And, there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, cause then you're getting away from subjective opinions. That's like an objective thing. Like, they should be preserving a classic. They shouldn't have fucking, like, Stephen King write his own version of Moby Dick and then discontinue all copies of the Melville version just because Stephen King wrote an update. Like you shouldn't, like, that's awful. That's legitimately fucking awful. And like, and not in a that's your opinion way, that is just bad. Full stop bad. Exactly. And the fact that some companies like Konami will see predecessors of remakes to be a financial threat to their remakes is also just why are they competing with the shit that built them up? Then you beat FF8 in 2020, went on the internet, only find out people are still mad at it. Well, that's Final Fantasy fanbase for you. Final Fantasy fanbase is completely volatile. If you do not hate the games that they approve of you, or they don't approve of you liking, then you're not a true fan. Like, they are completely fucking, they have been way round the bend since around Final Fantasy 8, actually. Yeah, Chrono Cross is the same deal. That's Square shit. I never listen to Square fans. I don't do it. Chrono Cross was awesome. Chrono Trigger was awesome. They're both awesome games, and I'd play them again and again, easily. They don't have to be the same game. The fact that they're different games means that I'm not fucking bored and thinking, oh, well, this is just Chrono Trigger again. Yeah, the junction system was fun as fuck, because it was so busted. It was so busted. Also, like, mashing the square button to make your fucking, like, your summon monsters get, like, stronger and stronger during their, like, 5-minute animations. Exactly, Shile, right? Like, it's kind of like the little fucking brain size meme, where, like, tiniest brain is, I listen to the reviewers. And, you know, slightly bigger brain is, fuck the reviewers, I listen to audience scores. And then, like, the fucking enlightened Buddha who's like, fuck them all. I like what I like. Like that's that you want that enlightened bottom, that enlightened final tier. Oh yeah, I know. Unorthodox things and people get upset at that sort of thing. Chrono gets kind of long in the tooth, but that doesn't make it bad. Oh god, no, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game, visually speaking. Musically speaking, even the writing I like. I don't know why people say the writing falls off at the end. Maybe because it gets a little, you know, because it's just, I don't know. It just didn't strike me as like the big bad thing that people were saying it was. I was like, no, that's fine. It's just his outlook on life. The guy was sharing his outlook on life. Oh, I don't agree with that outlook on life. Well, fuck you. You're not the author. I mean, I get death of the author and all that shit, but like if that's what he's sharing, then I mean that's just how it is. You can agree or disagree, but that doesn't make it objectively bad. Yeah, people are mad that yeah. You got the tiniest brain. It's okay. See, I never listen to reviewers and I don't even listen to audience reactions. There are plenty of games that are trash that are probably really good. Yeah, stop liking thing. No. Yeah. Or stop not liking. How dare you? And then there's the complete opposite of that, where people get pissed at you for not liking something. And you're like, and you know, you're like, well, I mean, you can like it all you want. Like, for example, every time a new game comes out that's divisive or should be divisive and the critics are unanimous, usually the fans of the game are going to be mad at anybody who's like, I don't want to play this. Right? They're just going to be mad at them for that. And they shouldn't be mad at them for that. Like, or like, especially like a remake or a revival that where they try to compare it to the original. And they're like, how dare you try to compare this to the original? Well, don't put the title on it. Right? Yeah, exactly. Like new Running Man movie getting pretty mixed. It got like, what, a 60 something on Rotten Tomatoes. I watched it. I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought it was great. I didn't think it, I like that it didn't try to replace original Running Man. And you could, or not original, but like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man. And you could watch them both side by side, and they'd be very different stories with very different character arcs, very different, you know, very different motivations. The same basic theme, but very different ways they're executed. Like, the fact that it stuck with the book, where Arnold version just did action Arnold, a barbarian awesome shit, and felt kind of like Smash TV. Like, they're two sides, not really two sides of the same kind, but they're cut from the same cloth while being so distinctly different from each other that I can watch both of them and enjoy both of them. The Chrono Trigger doesn't have a skeleton clown, you're right. Skeletons are technically nude. You're also right. Even more nude than average. No matter how much you or I might hate a given game, someone else loves it. Yeah, there's something that Riggs says, and I agree with it, and that's, any game you're playing is gonna be somebody's favorite game. And I 100% agree with that. Like, FEDA is somebody's favorite game. Chrono Cross is somebody's favorite game. Almost definitely Chrono Cross is gonna be somebody's favorite game. Because, like I said, it's got a lot going for it. Used to watch a streamer that had a massive hate boner for FF7 Remake and Rebirth to the point where he beat his opinion to death like beating a dead horse with a dead horse that had been beaten with another dead horse. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of bad about that myself, though. Like, hell, how many times have I bitched about Silent Hill 2 Remake? I try to keep my arguments as logical as I can, even my opinions. I try to show my reasoning for it, but yeah. But even, you know, every boner dies down if you don't touch it, right? So, and if you notice, I've been touching it less and less. So, like, even SH2 Remake, like, it doesn't piss me off like it used to. I don't have that hate boner for it anymore. Yeah, Starfield, yeah, I couldn't stand Starfield. But Duke Donuts loves it, and he will fight you for it. Duke Donuts absolutely loves Starfield. I think he likes its flaws too. Like, I don't think he considers his flaws detriments to his enjoyment of the game. And there's that also, because I've seen him like straight up like laugh at like times when like characters would like all talk at once and it was all fucky, and he just thought it was the funniest shit for good reason. Yeah, Tech War is somebody's favorite game. Unpatched Cyberpunk, didn't he? Yeah, when he was on a CRT, if I remember right. Was that unpatched? Or did he play the updated version on his CRT? That was funny as fuck. Yeah, he was testing out his capture card, his CRT capture card. Yeah, you. What's this crap we've been hearing about broken down knights from the war? So now you're just a bunch of brigands and night raiders out terrorizing the countryside? Yes, you people are a disgrace to the code of knighthood. Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Sheesh. Whoa, who the hell are you? Arcadian Liberation Army. Surrender immediately or be put to the sword. You donated to an accordion playing streamer to play a Kingdom Hearts song and you started shitting. Okay, that's just unprofessional. Especially with the only thing that I like about Kingdom Hearts. The music is the only thing that I like about Kingdom Hearts. Like, Kingdom Hearts is shit, but the music is awesome. Yeah, fuck accordion players. There's only one good one, and that's Al. That's Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, that's shit for entirely different reasons, Couch. That's just shit for entirely different reasons. Hopefully you got a refund. I would have requested a refund. I would have charged back that shit. Like, if he's taking money, if he's taking requests for songs, and there's no list that you gotta read, and you donate, then he should play that song, or try to. Next Kingdom Hearts stream, when should we play Kingdom Hearts again? That was such a downer of a stream. It was just me it was me being kind of into it, and then you could see my enthusiasm just fucking drop. By the time I made it to Halloween Town, I had already seen the Capcom Devil May Cry 4 prototype game, Oogie's Revenge, which was a Nightmare on Elm Street license game, or Nightmare Before Christmas license game, and saw how cool Halloween Town was in that. And then the next day, I was messing around in the PS2 version, and the next day, I fucking turn on Kingdom Hearts, and I finally make it to Halloween Town, and it's shit. And I look over, and Goofy's a Frankenstein, and I'm just done. Like, they turned Goofy into a zombie. I'm like, right then, I was ready to turn the game off, and sure enough, I did. I started playing the bouncer. That's what made me drop Kingdom Hearts, was seeing Oogie's Revenge for PS2, the Capcom game, or not the Capcom game, but no, the Capcom game. I went straight to the bouncer, and the bouncer had the same fucking story beats, but without any of the filler, because I thought the Disney sections were shit. Because they were just rehashes of the movies. They were like less good versions of the original movies. They weren't like sequels or standalone stories. And they should have been. They should have been standalone stories. But they weren't. They were just shitty like, oh, here's Clayton. You gotta fight Clayton. You gotta kick Clayton's ass and make him accidentally break his neck on a vine. And it's like, I've already seen Tarzan fight Clayton, right? Like, I've already seen this shit when I was a kid. Lord Kawazu Bouncer's kind of awesome. Bouncer's pretty awesome. It's better than you'd think. The only criticism I have about the Bouncer is that its ragdoll physics are very, they will fuck the pacing. The ragdoll physics are just out of control. Whether you're getting knocked down or they are, it does, like, halt the game. And I wish it didn't have so much I wish the ragdoll physics were tighter. Anyway, damn it, Captain Lance. He's never around when the shit starts flying. Hey, who needs the captain? We can handle these interlopers on our own, can't we? Yeah, let's show him the true power of the Knights of Sir Chris. Huh? Sir Chris? Nah, Nah, it can't possibly be the same guy. Hello, the cave. Battle formation. The enemy is at our doorstep. More brave souls who teach us lessons by scurrying into holes. Yeah, by then, the Pixar movies, isn't that like Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh, you dirty crooks. So Kingdom Hearts 2 is just more of the same. There should be. Let me try the bouncer. Maybe there is. No, there isn't, but there should be. Make it a sound request and I'll add it. How dare you insult the honor of our knighthood? It's a lot of knights. Let's just sit this one out for a few turns and see how badly these bastards want to die. Nah, fuck it, kill them! Kill them all!
Garugamesh! Oh yeah!
We are gonna Garugamesh the shit out of these clowns. We ain't doing this shit. End him. They're just stormtroopers. Kill them all. We ain't sitting nothing out. Yes, he does.
Nope.
Yeah, Dino definitely has it.
We created it. Not this time.
Dino has the bouncer.
It's totally
Sounds so
pure
good.
fiction.
I need to play bouncer again. We need another story done. Like, I only had one character in the bouncer.
Total fabrication.
I just love that it's just a full-on, honest-to-God,
Invented by a writer.
no bullshit beat 'em up.
Never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you.
We got a plan. I think I can do this. I don't know. Wall. No, it wasn't. It was the base story. The based story. Jeez. One more. I'm all bunched up. Bunch of clowns. Ah, of course. Of course, well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Alright. Let's see here. Can we, like, bolt? Nah, we can only bolt breath one guy at a time. That's okay. Bolt breath this one. Nah, bolt breath this one. The Einhander dev to do space levels, so Kingdom Hearts 3 is like a stealth Einhander sequel, and Einhander and a boss are in it for some reason. Jeez. 35. That's not good. Fuck Sephiroth, we have Einhander. Now that is what kept me from playing Kingdom Hearts in the first place. I don't know if I told... I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but it was finding out that Lance Bass from NSYNC, which I didn't like. I didn't like NSYNC, and I was so pissed that Lance Bass was the voice of Sephiroth. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not even gonna rent this! I was so mad. Test out that Claymore. Yeah, I know! You can look that up. Lance Bass is, I think somebody else was Eris, too. I think somebody else played Eris, like, oh god, some pop girl, some girl in the pop scene who lasted, like, 5 days. Not Kelly Clarkson, but somebody in that vein. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Ein is not the guy to be in this exact position right now. We're fucked. It's still kind of fucked. We're stabbed in Sephiroth stabbing Eris. Oh boy. Oh, let me think. Gotta think. It kind of sucks that the sidekick isn't an AoE. Alright. Get the one whose turn it is. We're not playing furry games. Because we had to get rid of our furries. Because of our alignment shift. We've decided to do a mid-game alignment shift, which is the worst possible thing you could do in FEDA. But we lost Jenny. And there was no getting her back. This is a gooner game. We lost Jenny. There was no getting her back. So we have to do this. Sounds like I'm talking about the cheese. The cheese has a shit alignment system. This is undeniable. Okay, Attack Trident is the new Javelin. That's all I needed to know. Every wizard in all of Hawaii will be disappointed.
How can you sit there and eat pizza?
Man, we're doing really good at not quite killing these guys. What, the Hawaiian Wizard Council will hear of this, is what you're saying? Wait. What is... Oh, Dark City? I haven't thought about Dark City in ages. I love how clearly we're not supposed to fight all these stormtroopers. But I don't give a fuck. Would be kind of sick. For sustain 2 whole points of damage. They're really pissed at Chris, oddly enough. Ultima 4, you have to let enemies retreat if they retreat. That's fine. That I can do. That's not vague. Hey, welcome in, Resident Stevel. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Come on, give me that. Oh, there's one left. Oh, it's just a what? What do you mean mission end? I was just getting started. Brian leveled up. Why didn't... Oh, I leveled up. Okay. Brian's me. Brian, that's me. She leveled up a weird amount. Oh, because they were so close to leveling up. That's what's making them look weird when they ding. You must be having... Yeah. We're doing good, Stevel. I lost Jenny. She was a good alignment character in the game. Refused to let me restore my alignment in any meaningful way, and eventually it got lower because killing enemies lower alignment. It's by the guys who made... It's by, like, about half the team that made the original Shining Force. They, split off and became Max Entertainment, which was the name of the main character in Shining Force. And also half of the name Climax, which was the name of the team when they made Shining Force 1 and Shining in the Darkness. This is a SNES version of Shining Force. It is its own story. It is by, like I said, largely the same devs. So it feels and plays like a Shining Force game. The only difference is it has a busted-ass alignment system that really, really drags it down. But other than that, it's really good. As long as you're aware of hoarding good karma to push to brute force your way through the inevitable bad karma that you're going to get, then you can definitely make it on the law path. And I'm just going chaos path. I feel like it's going to be more fun. You were right. They aren't worth fighting. What a bunch of losers falling all over each other trying to be the first one out of here. You people have invaded my privacy. Now you'll be severely punished. Is there an echo in here, or have we heard that one before? Big talk from the ringleader of a bunch of dirty crooks who are too lazy to work for a living. So draw your weapons, smartass, and we'll see who gets punished. Well, you have a great one, Resident Evil. It's a good one. This is a good game, but if you ever play it, just be sure to always do bonus objectives. Never get into fights that you don't have to get in, ever. And hoard good karma and try to keep it as best as you can. Because I'm already in full neutral right now. Now we're trying to turn evil, which is going to be way easier. It's going to be way easier and faster to get the genocide medal. Well, maybe. Hey, wait a darn minute. Are you who I think you are? Are you people members from the notorious Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Liberation Army? In a word, yes. On guard, bandit. I will teach you the true code of knighthood. You, at last. You are Sir Chris. Yeah, they were worshipping Sir Chris. That's why I was surprised that they were attacking him. I wasn't even sure if you were still alive. You know my name. Who are you? I don't have any acquaintances who rob defenseless civilians. I'm Lance. Don't you remember? You were our captain. We need you. Without your leadership, we don't know where to go or what to do. Please help us. No, I don't remember you, nor do I know where you should go. I merely follow the captain. Oh no, your memory's gone. After all I went through to get here, and I find you like this. It's like Sir Chris doesn't even exist anymore. A whole different person in this body. Sorry about all the pain I caused the villagers. Please convey my apologies to them. Hey, if you call yourself a man, you will pay full restitution, starting with the weapon shop. You're right, of course. From this day forward, I shall embark on a path of true chivalry. Farewell, Liberation Army. So that was another law guy. That was another law guy that we don't get. A lot of law people in, Oh, he was chaos. I just wasn't chaotic enough. Fuck. Wasn't he a shit character? There's nothing we can do. There was no other fight we could get in. Ah, fuck. So we lost one of the chaos characters. We're just losing everybody. He was just a worse Jenny. Okay, so he was just shit. That's fine. We'll just be extra bad. Okay, he's just saying that the bandit problem's a thing. Ugh, I'll never get over the Jenny situation. Ugh. Ugh. Centaurs. Okay, who's buying? What are we getting? Oh, it's all the same. Well, you know what? We could sell the javelins now that we know that the javelins and the tridents are the same thing. We can get rid of these. We can get rid of the chrome lance too, because it's not as good. I don't know what the point is in... Like, the shorter range weapons are great if they're better than the longer range weapons, which they are sometimes. That's fine. Me when I formed my identity. Me in the womb. I'll just be extra bad. We're leaving. Oh, that used to be boarded up. That's a cool little detail. Alright. Yeah, we gotta kill every one of these motherfuckers. We're going all out. The village of Bilm. We are going to absolutely slaughter them all. And then there's the time limit to worry about. See, now I'm worried about the time limit. We're going down a dark path, guys. When Jenny left us, our minds broke. Something snapped in our brains. Something snapped within us. These are crack troops under Commodore Bartzaman. Why have they been detailed here? We have orders to annihilate your irregular guerrilla unit and the entire Liberation Army. 2 options, either surrender unconditionally and be executed under the laws of the Empire, or meet a similar fate here in which the wounded and captured will face slow, torturous deaths. It's too late to turn back. Now you can see why the Liberation Army selected you. Prepare for an all-out assault. My order is to liquidate this foe who would give no quarter. I swear if my alignment goes up... Do you guys think my alignment's gonna go up? Prediction time. Seems like a unanimous no, but I'm not sure. I'll give it 2 minutes. You guys got 2 whole minutes to bet on this. Because it might. It might. I would actually, like... That's actually not a sure bet. We are going to confirm that this alignment system is shit right now. This is another kill everyone. This is another kill all. We're gonna see how kill all it really is. Like, the game itself is good, but the alignment may not be good. And it'll take longer than 2 minutes to bet. So, you know what? Wave impulse. $81 damage. 2 experience gained. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved it for somebody else. You're bad at everything. Acting evil's fine if you're bad at everything. Okay.
Nice fucking model!
It would be shit. It would be shit. I think it'll still happen though. Oh boy. Is it really like the... It's actually the best one now. How many belly buttons? 2. 2. Maybe 1. Maybe technically 1 from like a technical standpoint. It would have to be 1, wouldn't it? Because like that, what do they have? 2 umbilical cords? I think they have 1 belly button. One of the other belly buttons is completely smooth, and there are probable like social things about it. Like somebody's got an uppie and one of them's got like, who knows? Instead of like innies and outies, they have ups and downs. I don't know. Shahrai is not like talking about centaurs and their anatomy. Oh, Sagittars especially. Sagittars, for those who are just coming in, are centaurs, but instead of being half man, half horse, they are half man, half man. And literally, instead of necks, they have a second human body. So when they stand, they're like twice as tall and they have 4 arms, and then they use their lower arms and ball them up into fists and use them as horse hooves and run around. This is all He-Man lore. That is all real. Unfortunately. Mantar. Oh, we're about to get flame bursted. Brian, no! Still like over 10%. Even 7 damage for one of my highest health people is not good. Because it's still like 10 damage. Alright, you're gonna be way easier to kill than the Wyvern. The Wyverns have like a baked-in miss mechanic. And I'd rather just actually hit my enemies. I think the Stormtroopers are just like too weak at this point. A man-to-man hybrid. That's really what they are. What possesses a man to design that? What makes a man design that? Oh, he's doing like a magic thing. Ken Trooper did a... Holy shit. Ken was not messing around. I did not expect a spell attack. Okay, Dora. Dora, you know what? This is a golden opportunity for you. Please don't miss. Do not do 1 damage either. Good. Oh, that was excellent. Please do like... Okay, 48's also fine, I guess. She's never gonna reach level 20, is she? Yes, a human and a human got together and made a baby, and that baby became a hybrid of human and human.
Don't you think we've seen enough?
I think I've definitely explored enough. Oh man, is Jeddah actually gonna die? That spell attack was mean. Yeah, Ken Troopers are brutal. Pathetic! Rain stats ain't shit. Meanwhile. Come on! Come on! What is with these 39s? Oh, fuck. Okay, they're grand fixes. Well, this isn't gonna help them at all. You bought him a turn. One of which I could steal. Well, he only healed 1 guy, you loser. Oh no! Yeah, they're gonna go after Ein. You can actually use your main characters as bait like this too, because they're always gonna go after my. Fuck you! Fuck that fucking critical hit! Well, oh shit. This was my voice. Okay. Wow, surprised. Get him the fuck out of here. Oh, he's gonna heal him again. God, grand fix. Well, now he's fully healed. Uh-huh. Oh, fuck. He goes straight for Ein. Oh, and it's a Ken Trooper? No! Well, it's over. It's over. Here's the other Here's the other extremely good designed part that isn't shit of the game. And that's the fact that Ein is also a main character. So the game's over now. Like, that's all it takes. And one thing I really don't like about games like this is they do that main character dies, it's over shit. Because it's so bad for when you need to, you know, level up your characters. Because, like, you can make your main character your main character should never be underpowered. Unless the story just demands it. Most of the time, if you're playing a game with a main character, it should never be underpowered. Because, you know, it's your protagonist. It's you. It's the big tough one. You want to be big and tough. At least not, like, you don't have to be the absolute strongest, but you shouldn't be underpowered unless you're, like, a support character or sickly or something. If the story calls for it. In this case, the story doesn't call for it. So Ein... Like having a system that encourages you not using Ein or Brian, and Max too, for that matter. It's the thing I like least about Shining Force as a whole. If you have a system that forces you to, or encourages you not to use that character, that's not good. I don't consider that good. You consider that about the king in chess, you're very bad at chess, yeah. See, the king in chess is kind of similar, I guess, but... Oh, there's a Hellraiser game happening? Oh, damn it, I went to the wrong spot. Blue, let's put her... Oh, I need to get my mage down here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of mages on their end. Game over on leader KO is bad. Yeah, I think so too, Zalathar. I think game over on a leader KO is probably one of the worst mechanics you can put in a game. The only time it actually works as a mechanic is if permadeath is established in the game. Because then, of course, like, you're probably going to be resetting just to keep characters from dying in the first place. If the main character dies, of course, that'll be game over. That makes sense. But yeah, game over on player character death for, like, games like this? Never good. Never good, never liked them. They're shit. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Impulse on Wyvern. Welcome in, Zalathar. Oh! Ah! Ah! 84 damage. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm writing a book. I used to write when I was way younger and way less good at writing. Figured I'd try my hand on it, and life experience has definitely been a good substitute for practice. Because apparently I'm doing pretty well. I'm, around 8,000... How many words? What's my word count? 8,154 words and counting, give or take. Counting, like, chapter numbers and shit. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it seems to have a good structure. So, I'm sticking with it. I'm rolling with it. Moon Slice. Yeah, just Moon Slice them. I want to get these things out of the way. I do not like these wyverns. It works for Fire Emblem, because that's permadeath. But for shit like this, it's just stupid. I mean, there is some narrative reasoning why they would... Yeah, if they captured the leader, then yeah, it's all fucked. And I think that's the idea. And sure, I guess, if you feel like that helps, sure. Like, for a character like Brian, like, look how meaty Brian is. Level 31, 63 hit points. One of the super attacks didn't even do half of my health. Like, if you're gonna add that kind of death mechanic, at least make sure the character is, you know, equipped to handle it, right? The problem with this specific game is that Ein, a character who is not a main character, or at least not the main character, is also included in this. Yeah, it works for Brian, but it's just, yeah. It works for Brian. But yeah, Ein should have just been captured. He should have been a permanent member, but it should just be captured. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were thinking with that. A Hellraiser game. I need to see this. I need to see this. Hellraiser game. Oh shit. There's a Red Band trailer. Is it safe for work? Should be fine. Should be fine. I don't think it's fine. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Maybe if they wanted to keep it with Ein dying means game over, they should have done something different with Ein, like, instead of saying, let's look at some gameplay. What are we looking at here? Okay, it looks to be the same.
Ecstasy. Suffering. To us.
Oh yeah, they're like censoring out the asses and stuff.
You know nothing about the true beauty.
I think it would have been fine. Holy fuck! It's motherfucking Condemned 3. We got another Condemned.
Your fear. Your inability to comprehend.
Jesus Christ!
You call for us, and you can no longer return. You can only journey deeper into hell and witness the infinite terror within. The reckoning will be transcendent.
It's a Saber Interactive game. Saber Interactive did this? What else has Saber Interactive done? Oh, yeah, they got taken. Oh, boy. Oh, it's okay. It's one of these. So it could be any of these guys. It did just say Saber directly, didn't it? Oh, do they even have... Saber bit... Oh, okay! They did Space Marine 2. That's all I needed to know. They also did Evil Dead, the game. So yeah, they're definitely in the horror business. I'm convinced. I really liked what I saw of, Space Marine 2. I think so. Yeah, I think it is. It did mention Embracer Group. I mean, I guess Embracer Group isn't shutting down companies completely anymore. I think they got called out enough times to not do that, which is good. Because, yeah, they actually put out a game. They actually have one of their... Like, but the fact that they do have that kill switch over them is fuck. Doug Bradley as Pinhead is absolutely required, and they absolutely knocked that out of the park specifically. Good. Frost is good against wyverns. Not so good against stormtroopers. Okay, Connolly's pulling her weight now. Yeah, fuck, just heal him. Heal him. I don't care. Connolly finally pulling her weight. Yeah, finally. Well, kind of. She's still a little lacking on those stormtroopers. Please don't kill Brian. Oh. Most of the Hellraisers? I've never seen a single one. Never seen a single one, but I've always wanted to. I just never got around to it. Alright. No remakes. We need a treat. Here's a little special treat. Hellraisers 1 and 2 I hear are great, yeah. And then 3 it starts like getting more... It starts getting more watered down and lower budget and real shit. It was kind of amazing that Hellraiser kind of got away with what it did. Oh, I believe it. See, because he's in range, Brian is in trouble right now. But if I keep using... If I keep using the kiss magic, the kissy magic, he should be okay. If this Stormtrooper gets killed by Dora, this is the most embarrassing Stormtrooper in the game. We found him. We found the most embarrassing Stormtrooper in the game. That's what her special treat is. I think special treat is she, like, kisses him better. I think special treat, too, is when she blows him a kiss, because it's further away. Oh, wait, I can do this. Rhinestone. Kill this thing for sure. A night of justice prevails. I like that Chris has, like, a gang of bandits or something. Oh, did we critted him? Oh, man, that was a lot of damage. Fuck. 5 through 8 were all direct to DVD. Not even Hellraiser movies. 5 and 6 are pretty decent, even though... After that, though, is when they get real shit. Oh, God. It all sounds kind of real shit at this point.
At Barry's local McDonald's restaurant. He began the practice of going there at least 3 times a week for lunch, and a large iced coffee with milk instead of cream. 1 to 2 times for breakfast on the weekend, and maybe once for dinner when he was in a rush, but wanted a great meal that was affordable, fast, and could match his daily nutritional needs. Barry even began the practice of dipping his fries in McChicken sauce, finding the notion delicious, all the while thinking greatly of the restaurant.
They made up to 8, yeah. There was even a reboot, but I don't think it went over too well if they got Doug Bradley back. If they got Doug Bradley back, then they just ditched the whole reboot thing. You couldn't replace Doug Bradley. It didn't matter who you were. Yeah, they have milked it to death. They have milked it so hard that it may as well just be a fucking oh shit, what are they called again? Cenobite. It may as well be a Cenobite cow. Like, permanently attached to a milking machine forever. Because that's literally what that franchise is. That is essentially what the franchise is. Yeah, oh, there's this, but we can only do it when we're, like, right in front of an enemy. Fuck. Alright, you know what? You head up. There you go. Stay protected. Of course. Of course. It knew exactly what I was gonna do, and it countered it. What were the odds of it picking that guy? Connolly's down. She doesn't do magic anyway, so she doesn't do healing magic, so that's fine. We don't have to rescue her either, which is nice. Oh man, I got an uncle who could probably tell you. I got a straight up uncle who could probably just tell you that it was exactly, one, that it was better, and two, why. I've actually heard him talk about how French fries at McDonald's are shit when they used to be the best ever because they were fried with real fat. Like, I think they are again. I don't know how they are now. I haven't had McDonald's in actual years. I don't think I can eat McDonald's. Well, I could. I can eat whatever, but I've never gone out of my way to go to McDonald's. Oh, there's one where it's like a girl pinhead. Was that a mini-series? I thought that was a movie. I thought that was the remake I was talking about. You ate a burger from McDonald's not too long. The burger was so thin you couldn't even... Oh, no.
Retro Island Gaming has joined the convoy for poor Jenny.
I am going to canonize that Jenny was killed in battle, so I appreciate it. Thank you for the 18 months. Jeez. A year and a half. Thank you so much for the support, Rig. It means a lot. I mean, it means a lot in general, but it means a lot, man. Thank you. Retro is land game. What? Really, Zalathar? They're just omitting items from an order? So, like, they'll just say, no, you can't have that. Do they do the, like, broken ice cream machine thing, or are they, like, more egregiously honest about it, where they're like, no? Nice. Oh, of course, man. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. You'd never order ice cream from McDonald's. Oh, fuck off! Oh my god! The same critical hit! The same critical hit! Fuck, my healer's down. It's already fucked. It is already fucked. It's fucked. We can't avoid. Oh, and I can't because he's up here. This is fucked. Clive Barker did like money. It's not gonna change his. It's not gonna change his trajectory because of how this game works. He's just gonna go around and attack. Or he is, fuck. Yep, it's over. This is shit. This is why I don't like this mechanic. This game is being heavily held back by its own mechanics. It is really crumbling under its own weight. And it's only the shit. And it's only the shit I know. It's only the shit that they added that wasn't originally in Shining Force. Second protagonist for no reason. Second protagonist status for no reason. And a very, very poorly designed, I don't know why they did that. They didn't have to do either of those. They could have, like, the alignment system's a good idea. It really is, but man, they fucked it. We gotta fight him again. Just keep Brian and Ein in the back. That's all we can do. We can't... Like, Ein cannot handle it. Ein just can't hack it. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. They were trying to expand they tried to expand the formula, but the way they did it, like the ideas are perfect. An alignment system for this game is awesome. That is a great idea. Special objectives is a great idea. The implementation is fucking it's fucking shit. All right, you get here. You're staying in the back. Everybody's staying in the back. This corner is our corner. If they want to touch this corner, they are going to deal with us. Brian is fine. Brian can stay where he is. Brian can be a tank because it's kind of what he is anyway.
Don't let them corner fuck you.
Chat and business, if you actually parsed whatever insanity they were thinking about when they were coding this alignment system, that would be awesome. I'm thinking it's a point system. I think it's a point system, and the way it probably works. This is all pure speculation. I'm not saying I know. I'm just saying that this is probably what's going on. Is there's a point system, and you get positive points and negative points based on things you do. That would explain why even fights in the that would explain why even fights in the prison were actually killing us, right? Like even when the window didn't change, Jenny would still leave in the prison escape fights, effectively locking me out of them if I wanted to lose Jenny, which I didn't. I really didn't want to lose Jenny. You know what? It's, well, only two ways. It's only hitting wasted potential in two ways. Arya dodged. Arya did the cool thing. It only, like, the only wasted potential is the alignment system and how it's executed. The alignment system itself and how it works is, like on the outside, where certain party members will join you and certain party members will leave, is a good idea. That is a really cool idea. So I wouldn't say many ways, just a couple ways. But sadly, there are also a couple of very telling ways. Okay, this I could do. Really? Didn't know that shy, that's crazy. Yeah, but like I said before, chat and business, that worked in Wizardry because all the characters were characters that you created. You know, they weren't special. And you could, unlike this, like, you cannot play FEDA, go back to the beginning and grind. There's no grinding in this game. It doesn't allow you to. It straight up discourages grinding. Straight up just discourages grinding altogether. And what that does is... what that ends up doing... Let's do the special sidekick. Is, like, the fact that you can't grind makes the permanence of enemies leaving, or characters leaving, hit that much harder. Like, and two, it's also very linear. Like, because you can't go back, you're always on that forward on-rails momentum. Fine for this game. Perfectly fine to do. But not very good for, shit like permanent character departures. Or, unless it's a high risk. Her evasion is insane. Her evasion has saved her life. Let's do, I'm gonna treat my... She's gonna treat herself. Yeah. Basically what this does is it brings it down from a 9 to an 8. Like, if you want me to get, like, really technical here, the fucked alignment system brings it down from a 9 to an 8. Maybe a 7. 7's still great. 7's still a great game. Remember, my 7 is not an IGN 7. Especially these days when an IGN 7 is... We don't really know what to call it because we don't know how people will react. That's usually what a 7 in IGN is these days. It's just kind of a cop-out thing. Have a great night, kinda, cuz. Okay, who's gonna die from this? Nobody. Your 7 is an Ultima 7, your 8 is an Ultima 8. That's a good one. So not as good, right? 8 is as good, huh? Let's see here. That's right. These stormtroopers do not give a shit. They could give less shit about lightning. Ineffective, fuck off! I picked and chose. You like 8 better, Pagan better than 7? Hey, that's fine. I like Baldur's Gate Act 3 Act 1 better than I like Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3. I thought Act 3 was kind of an absolute hot shit mess. I really don't mind saying it either. Like, I don't know, something about it. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 Act 1 was so perfect. It was perfect. Act 2 went by so fast that I thought it was part of Act 1. It went by so fast. Yeah, I did too, Giant Stalker. I wonder how many people just quit it. I wonder how... Thank you, Leo. I wonder how many people just quit the game like I did in Act 3, because Act 3 was just... There was one part when you were at a carnival and you trick a genie and... yeah, because he's rigging a game. And he's rigging a game, and you steal the rigging, and he finds out, and he sends your ass to, like, a dinosaur fucking place where you're running from dinosaurs. And that is where the fun begins in Act 3 and ends in Act 3. The submarine thing was clumsy as shit, too. Pagan is probably your favorite along with 6 and 3. That's awesome. I really need to play Ultima. I really need to get it. I'm maybe taking a break for Japanese RPGs after this one. And, start playing Ultima. I don't know where to start. Maybe 1? I'll start with 1. Move up to trying out 2, see if I like it, which I probably might not. I've heard bad things about 2. No. Weird, it wouldn't let me, do this. I'm gonna be extra cautious. Rig's favorite is Ultimate 2, of course. Of course. 2's pretty bad. I've heard bad things about 2. Ultima I know is like... Isn't your first YouTube video, Rig? I think your first YouTube video is you poisoning Lord British. Like, your very first, like, public YouTube video is that. Like, it's the oldest one, at least. How's it going, Yo-Yo? No, yeah, it's an ancient video. probably, I presume you never thought you would ever get El Dorado slammed in a million years when you made that one. Okay, who got hurt real bad? Roots of Virtue 2. Of course. Ken Trooper. Oh, it's the Ken Trooper. Okay. We gotta be careful with this one. Gotta be careful with this one. You know what? Stuff fine up them. Probably younger than Midnight. I'm so old now. I'm so old now. Oh man, I want that audio issue to clear up already. They need to come out with the new Ares and have it all polished up and shit. Start with NES Ultima. I will. I will, just because you said not serious. That made me serious. You gave it a strict, harsh. Turn into serious. Why didn't he attack? Why did he attack Dan there? Why didn't he attack Brian? Brian was wide open. Or Ein, I mean. Ein was wide open and he went for Dan. Okay, Dan's behind. We need to train Dan. We do need to train Dan. Master System Ultima. Man, is Ultima 2 that shit? I'm curious about Ultima 1. Ultima 1's... I remember playing... I did play it a little bit, and I realized that because Ultima 1 is like Wizardry, except it does something way cooler. It does a very cool thing. It has, instead of just the one town, it has a bunch of towns in this huge open world where enemies are wandering around. And you go into one of the caves, but I think all of the caves lead to the same dungeon. I think every cave leads to the same dungeon. So you have the cave segment, or the, not the cave segment, but the outdoor segment where you're going to shops and stuff. And then there's the, dungeon crawler cave segment. And that's as far as I went. I didn't play it for very long. Ultima 1's DOS version is the good one. Yeah, you can find that on GOG really easily, too. That was the one I was playing. Alright. Where's... Okay, Connolly's still fine. Didn't expect that. I thought she was dead. I thought she was dead. Everybody wants Dan's ass. They could be. What if they're good? Do not play 5 on the NES. Do not play 5 on the NES. I will take that into consideration. I'm playing 5 on the NES. I will only play 5. I will never play any other Ultimate game. The only thing you remember from Ultimate 3 is that you actually fight the grass and the floor. Really? You can fight the floor. You walk on the floor your whole life and then you decide you're gonna kick its ass. Ugh! Grass and floor enemies, that's awesome. That's amazing. I'm sure the context is awesome. I'm gonna roundhouse this guy's ass. I'm gonna roundhouse your ass. Got him. Some stains are hard to get, so you literally have to fight them. Royce is good. I like Royce. Royce is good. She's also a glass cannon. I think we're all under-leveled. Because we were doing the special shit, we're not gonna be under level for long, not if we're gonna kill everyone all the time. If we're gonna kill everyone all the time, then we're not gonna stay under level. We're gonna be very over level. It's gonna be comical. Does he have enough for one more Deadly Fangs? He does. Well, shit, I don't even have to move. Shishi, get him. Shishi's pretty good. I love that little fucking katana. The little katana unsheath thing. So good. Okay, everybody's gonna level up and it's gonna look goofy when we win. Who hasn't fought grass in their own floors? Yeah, I mean, you mow the lawn, you're fighting the grass. They told me to touch grass. I chose to defeat it. Oh, she actually has a special move. Shut up for a while. What? Hold up. Guys, this might be a furry game. This might be a furry game. Right step wasn't affected. Get fucked. Damn it, Dora. More Gaiabot has entered the chat. It might be a furry game. Ironically, she's also the worst character. Wait a minute. Rig and Morgaiabot in the same chat, minutes apart? This be the fight of the century. Alright, Dora, we're gonna try that again. Let's see if this guy could get effect. What is it? It's Blink Blind. It's Blink Bind. What does that even do? Maybe it'll work on him. I don't care if she dies. Okay, it hit him. It paralyzes them. Okay. Okay, that actually kind of changes Dora a little bit. The important thing is if it works. So Cyclops, oh, that's good. That's actually really good. Now we can focus on this thing and not worry about the... That's making me reconsider. That would definitely have helped things, but the problem is the RNG. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's good when it works, and when it works is the key word. Oh, and then it wears off. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Imagine if you had to confront yourself. Like there was another me. And I had no idea where they came from or where they... What? And then they were looking like... Chat, are you okay, Chat? Is Chat okay? How's Chat doing? The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? That's the kind of shit I want to... That's the kind of dialogue I want to hear in a Silent Hill game. I think Kojima actually would have done good. I think it would have been controversial as fuck. I think Silent Hills would have made a lot of people pissed off. I really do. And it probably would have been awesome. Because even if, like, that's the thing about Kojima. Even when he gets full stupid, his team is so good at making cool, crazy, memorable shit that you don't care. Right? I imagine that Death Stranding 2 is simultaneously one of the coolest ass looking games ever, and also really fucking dumb. I feel like it's gonna be like extra stupid. But it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna be because it's also gonna like counterbalance that stupid with really cool shit. Yeah, we're getting OD, and OD is looking less like what I was afraid it was gonna be. OD, when I first saw it announced, I was thinking it was just Jordan Peele asking Kojima, "Hey, can I borrow your studio? I want to make a video game." And Kojima's like, absolutely, absolutely, Jordan Peele, you're a film director. That's what I thought it was gonna be. But it doesn't, but after seeing the trailer, it definitely has a lot of Kojima DNA in it. I was happy to see that. No specifics, but we had a good time with Death Stranding 2. Really? I might like it then. Did you like it better than 1? That's what I'm wondering. Did it improve on 1 in either story or gameplay? Because the gameplay in 1 was fucking incredible. The story I liked. I didn't hate it. Like, Macaws definitely didn't like the story, but he did like the gameplay. I loved the gameplay because I was kind of in a mood when it came out for that kind of... literally this, like, wait. Like, basically what he made was this painting. This is basically what Kojima did. He took this painting and made it, oh, fuck. Let me find, God, why does it do this? Fucking thumbnails. There we go. He basically took this painting and said, this is a video game now. This is literally what fucking Death Stranding is, if it were distilled into a single image, right? Right? Like... And I was in the mood for something like that. I love that shit. That man versus nature shit is like one of my favorite things in fiction. It's a better game, but the story didn't hit as hard. Alright, that's good to know, Giant Stalker. Yeah, the story did. Like, those final story beats in Death Stranding I thought hit really hard. I thought they were really good. Jordan Peele? Yes. I don't think he's been a skit comedian in ages. Yeah, he was Peele in Key and Peele. He started directing horror movies pretty recently. They weren't, I don't know, they weren't that scary. They never struck me as that scary. But, like, I don't think he was particularly great at horror. But he did have a passion for it, and he did make a lot of horror movies for a while. Peele is the fat one. The tall one, I think, is Toad in the Mario movies now. Yeah, Peele is the fat. He's the sweaty guy. This is Jordan Peele. Here's one of his like most famous images. Like, this is Jordan Peele. So, yeah, he made Get Out. He made Nope. He made a movie. He made Us. Very short, like, punchy titles. Yeah, Peele has hair. The one with hair. Yeah, he made Get Out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not particular. Definitely a little more. I think they're all as much comedy as they are horror. But I feel like the comedy is probably more memorable than the horror. So I guess he still is at his heart a sketch comedian. I don't know how involved he is with OD now, though. Maybe about as involved as Del Toro was with Death Stranding. I don't know. I thought that he was basically just directing. I thought he was going to be making the game. Like, even though it said directed by Kojima. I just kind of thought that Kojima was going to direct gameplay and Peele was going to do his thing. Because that was like... And the reason why I thought that, there wasn't really anything in particular that confirmed or denied that. But the reason why I thought that is because he started, like, just getting one project after another. Like, he announced OD, at the same time he announced Death Stranding 2, at the same time he announced a fucking espionage Metal Gear game that he's also directing. And I'm like, oh shit, well, he can't be directing all three. And I saw the first OD trailer where it was just the characters getting their faces scanned and screaming. And it seemed so much like a Jordan Peele project that I was like, I don't think Kojima's really involved in this. I think he's just lending the studio out. But I guess I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And it looks like I am wrong. Because the second trailer actually did look very Kojima. Very modern Kojima. Oh, man. See, the thing about Del Toro is he usually does, like, I'm gonna sound weird as fuck, but one of my probably my favorite movie by Del Toro was Crimson Peak. I think he does better with, like, gothic romance horror than anything else. Although Pacific Rim was fucking awesome. Pacific Rim's probably my favorite of his, I was wrong. My favorite Del Toro movie was Pacific Rim. Second favorite was probably Crimson Peak. Not least of which because he actually used, he actually pulled open the game Bible for Silent Hills and actually used monster designs from Silent Hills for the ghosts. There were ghosts in Crimson Peak. And those ghosts were actually based on Silent Hills designs. So we actually got to see those on screen, which was really cool. Hey, Commander Kome, does the enemy have a major base of operations in this region? Not according to intelligence. The Empire must have inserted these troops in advance. They see us. Here they come. We can't complete our mission unless we remove this obstacle first. Destroy them all. You don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell us. We're evil now. I am evil, Toki. But Toki, the children are dying. God! All right, just chill. We're already formed up. We're already formed up, kind of. Jordan Peele's Silent Hill game? Like I said, it would be more funny than scary. I feel like it would probably just be more funny than scary. Now we're asking the question, who would direct a good Silent Hill? What director would you pick to make a Silent Hill game? Adrian Lin is cheating, by the way, because Adrian Lin directed Jacob's Ladder, which is 1,000,000% a Silent Hill game story. It is one of the greatest inspirations for Silent Hill, period. And it shows. It actually has those same psychological beats where main character in a world that's not quite right and is filled with monsters that only show up every now and then has to deal with personal past shit and people that he's met in his personal journey that tie to those psychological things. Watch Jacob's Ladder, not the 2019 remake. That was shit. That was a tax write-off, so they could keep some kind of rights to the fucking idea. It was really shit. Watch Jacob's Ladder 1991. I think it was 1990 or 91, starring Tim Robbins. It is, if you want a Silent Hill movie, that's it. Like 1,000,000%, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna put you up front. But the question is, like, who besides Adrian Lin could pull it off? David Lynch. Yeah, David Lynch. I mean, you want a David Lynch Silent Hill film, watch Inland Empire. Inland Empire is David Lynch's Silent Hill. Oh, man. To talk about people that, like, people you don't know who you miss. For me, that's probably David Lynch. I miss David Lynch. God. I miss his weather reports. His stupid weather reports at, like, YouTube. Because David Lynch was, among many other things, a YouTuber. Worst director for a Silent Hill film? Not Neil Breen. Not Neil Breen. I feel like Neil Breen actually captures some absurdist essences of Silent Hill pretty decently. The worst. Steven Spielberg wouldn't even want to do it. He would know that it's not his kind of thing. Steven Spielberg would say Steven Spielberg was the worst. Like, he would say that. I wouldn't say that. He would say that himself. Quentin Tarantino would say the same thing. Oh no, you know who would make the worst Silent Hill? Giant Stalker. You know who would make the worst Silent Hill? I'm gonna find a picture of him getting groceries. Something's more humanizing than buying groceries. I'm gonna show you guys. There's like so many pictures of this. It's so dumb. Guy's just trying to get his shit. The YouTube thumbnail where he's got like an aura. You want to know who the worst director of a Silent Hill movie would be? Glenn Danzig. Glenn Danzig would be the worst Silent Hill director. I kind of like his unhinged ass, like crazy ass fucking movie ideas, but they are so on the opposite end of what Silent Hill is. That it's kind of comical. Like he does like fucking crazy exploitation horror where it's like, what if vampire, but really big tits? Like, and there's not really much else there. There's like nothing grounding. Like he doesn't ask why really big tits. I like asking why big tits. Glenn Danzig does not ask that question. He does not give a fuck. That's my pick for worst Silent Hill director. Rob Zombie turned up. Yeah, Rob Zombie turned up to like 12. Rob Zombie would be a shit-tiered Silent Hill director too. I mean, I've seen what he's done to franchises he genuinely loves, like the Munsters. Anybody watch the Munsters? This Rob Zombie Munsters origin story? Everybody wanted to know the origin story of the Munsters. Oh god, it's so bad. Like, I was watching, like, YouTube videos of people, like, saying it was secretly pretty good. Why did he have to ruin the Munsters? Sometime he did it because he loved it. That was the funniest part. That was probably the funniest thing about it. Can I bind the wyvern? I'm gonna bind the wyvern. Let's bind the wyvern. We're stuck with Dora. We may as well utilize Dora. It got him. We paralyzed the wyvern. How much did he pay them to say that? How much did he pay them to say good things about the Munsters movie? I think he was just a really hardcore Munsters fan. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Okay, these things can attack from afar. Well, that's kind of useless. Unless... Yes! Frost 4! Just fucking obliterate this one wyvern. Like how heiressy she looks. She's got her... Well, she doesn't now, but in that portrait looks very heiressy. So weirdly, the wyvern doesn't really count. I guess because it has a pilot. I guess because it's piloted, it doesn't count as a machine. I don't know, but it was funny. I think he was, like, talking about, like, one thing I learned from all that was that there was a fucking, like, there was this. 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 There I have to remember the actor's name. Jerry O'Connell. There was a Jerry O'Connell. Mockingbird Lane. They made this stupid This was like a fuck. I don't know if it was a pilot. How many episodes was Mockingbird? I learned about this and I was fucking like, it was so surreal to look at. Was it only the one? It was only the one episode. They tried to make like this modern comedy version of the fucking monsters. And it went over so big that it got canceled at the pilot. That's Herman Munster. Joe from Joe's Apartment with stitches on his neck is Herman Munster. I think this is Grandpa. I think Eddie Izzard was Grandpa. And Grandpa was Grandpa was a vampire, but they wanted to make him like fucking Gary. They wanted to make him like Gary Oldman. There he is opening up his fucking... It's so shit. It died as soon as it arrived. But fuck, we almost had that for 12 seasons. That makes sense. That does make sense. If it's piloted, then you're paralyzing the pilot. Because, like, it's like paralyzing the driver of a car, right? Like, they ain't gonna be... It ain't gonna be helped. I guess it's just gonna hang there for some reason. No, wait, but they're like long range also. Did she not? Why is this wyvern still alive? I thought I killed it. I was looking away. What happened to the wyvern? Did it miss? This thing should be dead as fuck. What happened? Different wyvern. Okay. It just took its place. Thank you, Fenris Wolf. I was looking at the internet. Okay. You are new best girl now that Jenny's gone. Go get her, Royce. Okay. It was a different wyvern. Okay. Could you imagine that being like 8 seasons? Kind of like a fucking Bates Hotel thing. Fucking Midnight watched Bates Hotel. I think more out of morbid curiosity than anything because she'd seen Psycho and she loved Psycho, the original. And they pulled a Mockingbird Lane with fucking Psycho, where it was about Norman Bates as Charlie Bucket. Norman Bates was Charlie Bucket. And it was about him having, like, high school life and shit, like, and not just any high school life, modern day high school life. TV's really gone insane lately. Yeah, that kid actually can act. That guy can act. He's a good actor, that guy is. I'm sure everything wrong with Bates Hotel had really nothing to do with the guy playing Bates. I'm sure he was fine. But at the same time, you just know. Sometimes you just know. Okay, 6, good. This is good experience. We need to catch her up. Oh, the character? Yeah. Oh, she gets 1 experience. Ugh. It was worth a shot. So so these troopers are mechanical. I imagine these troopers are all just mechanical, and that's why we can't do anything with them. Bolt breath work. Nah, let's play it safe. The mother made you mad at something you didn't watch the last. Apparently the last season is probably where it's at its worst. I don't know, Midnight wasn't crazy about it. Midnight, I don't know much about it other than that she didn't really like it much. Let's see here. Ooh, wait. Where's... Oh, no, he's gone. No, you know what? That's fine. Let's have... Let's have Ein take care of it. Let's get Ein to level 30. Might as well. Yeah, well, it's what happens when you try to stretch Psycho into a 90-minute perfect film into a multi-season TV series. That's what happens. It almost immediately overstays its welcome because you know that this is already a story. I'm pretty sure you can hear Judgment in this. You got everything. I can hear Yang Ye. I can hear Yang Ye. Yeah, you managed to get the everything one where every Poop Sock song plays all at once. Congratulations. I hate it. Oh god, it's just pure cacophony. This is the soundtrack of hell. You can hear Yang like belting over it too. That's the funniest part. You can absolutely hear Yang in this. Special hammer swing. Oh, it's gonna be long too. I could hear those tracks. 32 damage. That was shit, Dan. Okay, these are undeads. These are undead Dullahans, so we can't do the big furry tits attack. Fuck. Bye, Dora. Goodbye, Dora. Yeah. Surprise. That just makes us more evil. It works. Dan has been on the bench for a while. You're not wrong. He did pretty good for a guy who's been benched this whole time. Like, I can't complain. Good crit. I don't think it would have mattered. It's dying down. It does eventually die down, and then it turns into, like, whatever the longest song is. Probably. If we get a new axe for him, he'll be fine. In fact, he's doing fine. That was good wearing down. These Dullahans are motherfuckers, so I don't mind him not quite getting one shot. That's not necessarily bad, as long as they're down to like 11 health, so we can take him out. Okay, yeah, most of the tracks are over now. Yeah, they're not Ken Troopers. We took care of the Ken Troopers. And remember, now that we're going full chaos, character deaths aren't necessarily a bad thing. I can't remember if the longest song... Oh, the Grand Fix dodged, of course. Yeah, the special attack is ranged. It sucks. I saw that. I did see that. Oh, we have another Dullahan. Oh, we can take care of that one really fast. You know what? Remake 3. Might as well. Might as well just use her turn. Oh yeah, it's everything. It's the whole soundtrack. I decided to just put them all in fucking Audacity and had them run all at once and then save that as a fucking cursed as shit MP3 file. Shishi is back in the game. Connolly is back in the game. Her 1 HP recovered because she leveled up. That one's probably the most insane. That if you're going for pure madness, that's the one. Because everybody wins. Everybody gets to hear little bits of what their favorite song is. Ah. Okay. Alright, you fucker. Impulse. Sounds like somebody slept on a keyboard. Okay. Dullahan is down. Oh, look at that shit. It couldn't... I don't know if it's still playing. It is. I don't know what it's playing. It's very quiet. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's died down enough. Special deadly fangs. Or fucking 2 HP guy. Just kill him. Just kill him. There we go. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Oh shit, and then there's the Bafeels. I forgot about the Bafeels. Fuck. Oh, what a chore. Let's go, guys. Okay, keep Ein out of here. They can level up with the big results thing. Let's get our weakest guys on these. Let's see. Chris, that kind of means you. Let's go. Okay, they're coming up. They're coming up. Okay, you back him up. You back him up, tree boy. Royce, you go with him. Forgot about the fucking... I forgot about these stupid things. Stay away from them. They ain't worth it. Okay. Oh, they're approaching. Soften them up for them. Go! Oh, they're so gross. These are the grossest enemies. They're so good. Okay, you're good. You stay. Go up. Go down. Kill. Kill? Kill how? Oh, of course. Of course, he's just out of range. Okay. She is also out of range, but not for her special sidekick. She's also gonna feel the next hit. There we go. Oh, never mind, it's dead. Good job. Good job, Royce. Pardon me. Dead. Just keeping them out of the way right now. This should kill the final Bafeel. He's gonna do 14 damage, just watch. Nope, he's not. Got him. Mission accomplished. Come on. It's gotta show the death animation. Mission end. You earned 985 shells from this battle. Everybody gained 40. Brian leveled up. Ein is now level 30. He is getting more health, which is nice. Royce needs to keep up with that. Arby leveled up. Chris leveled up. We could still use Arby. He's still viable. All these, like, close calls. Dicks. How's it going? How's it going, TK? Welcome in. Okay, we made it through the Forest of Rimu. That was kind of tough. Doesn't look like there are any other enemies. Oh, and we also have somebody to rescue. We gotta rescue somebody. Here we go, Wine. Ready as always. It's always the same battle. Just want to make damn sure I don't miss. They love block. This guy especially is okay at blocking attacks, even ours. And he can't block that shit. One experience. One holy XP. Dead. 2 damage. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Why aren't you following Youth Bug yet? Go say hi to Youth Bug. You bet. Oh no, it attacked. Ow. I'm losing more health than I expected. Moon slice him. Traders, you will pay the ultimate price someday. Okay, we got her. We got her back. Who was it? Dora? We'll end up benching Dora again, I'm sure. We must be having some kind of... You are really late. I got tired of waiting. Alright. Let's go back. Let's put Dora back in the party. Shockingly more useful now that I'm better at the game. You'll be Shory, Jim. Okay, that should bring us up to 10. Good. Alright. Let's go. Move over here. Stay here. Actually, something happening here. Which path should we take, Commander Kome? Lake Kuel is to the west. We will pass through Ban Buddha on the way. Lake Kuel is just a bit farther. Religious sites creep me out. Why don't I sit this one out and bamboozle whatever the hell? In Ban Buddha, bozo. It's Ban Buddha, bozo. And don't be a wuss. We're all exhausted from this forced marching. Hey, you. Take a load off. We're the Arcadian Liberation Army. What's your name, rank, and unit? I am Lieutenant General Robert Magrid. 3rd Troop, Balformian Army. Where are you heading? To, Ban Buddha. Did you say Ban Buddha? What's the matter, bub? Speech impediment? Try enunciating. Huh? That's right. What is your reason for clopping along to Black Sheep Bambuda? Oh, Baba Black Sheep Bambuda. It's fucking dialogue. I happen to be reporting to the Security Bureau headquarters, Chief, that... Come on, you're burning daylight. Spit it out. Okay, the execution of Richard will be carried out on schedule. The Empire is killing Richard. Bart's son. Lord Bart's son, Richard. You can't be serious. I am dead serious. Richard will be executed in the village of Bad for high treason. Against Bart's will? No. Bart brought the charges himself due to Richard criticizing the Empire's policy publicly. All of this adds up to something mighty unusual going on in the background. How far is Bad Village from where we stand now? Gosh, Ein, that's where Alnos arrested me for striking a superior officer. It's not too far from here, just a bit to the east. I see. Must bring back bad memories, if you'll pardon the pun. None of us would be here right now if I had not protested the raid on those civilians. Oh my god. You're Captain Brian of Guerrilla Unit 3! Change of plans, team. We're marching on Bad Village. What about me? Well, I could cripple you for life to keep you from squawking. Oh no! Or we could let you go, but if we see you in our path again, say goodbye. Gotcha! Out of here! Alright, I guess we're going east. What are we fighting now? We're always fighting something in this game. We heard that Richard Baltuckus was being held here pending his execution for high treason. Unbelievable. That one of the 4 Commodores is killing his own son for your stupid empire. What? That's impossible. The Liberation Army has arrived at Bad Village. Okay, our chance to shine. We'll line the path to Richard's execution with their corpses. Baltuckus. We must beat these soldiers and save Richard. If he opposes the Empire, he may help us too. The intelligence we could gain from someone in Richard's position is an inestimable value. Destroy the 6 troopers, the others will lose their will to fight. Okay, destroy everyone, and the 6 troopers will lose their will to fight. Oh, see, I don't really want to let the troopers come to us, do I? Because I want to kill the mages and stuff, too. I need to kill everybody but the troopers, basically. Can't have morale if they're dead. Trying to demoralize the troops? Do they look happy? What are you doing? Demoralizing the troops. Look, he's all sad now. Put it on here. There it goes. There. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we got... That's when you take some of their blood and draw a smiley face and see, now look, he's happy that he's dead. What's that? What's that, Timmy? You want to join the army? God, could you imagine? Could you imagine Brian just pulling crazy shit like that? Just going completely nuts. Would be kind of awesome, actually. That would be pretty cinematic. He's a Kent trooper. I gotta take him down. Brian and the child soldiers. Oh god, I was just talking. I was like, I was anthropomorphizing the corpse and having him call him Little Timmy, but that also works. Him just going to schools and shit. Hey, you know, can you hold this? He hands him a, like, long sword. Yeah, it's actually kind of light. Great, you're in. But I have homework. Not anymore. You won't be seeing home for a long time. Basic training at Bernie's. I think more games should like, I don't know, satirize like medieval war crimes. Doing it without it being edgy is gonna be the hard part, though. He's just tired, sir. Dead tired. Homework is now finding the best place to stab your opponent. The Children's Crusade. But then it turns into like this big high school drama, like that one Lou Diamond Phillips movie. You may be child soldiers, but you're gonna grow up to be good people. Like, just fucking hell. Alright. Well. God, there's a lot of guys here. Our lives may depend on just doing the mission here. But fuck that, the Geltz Mage's gotta go. Get fucked, Geltz Mage. We don't need your nonsense. Yeah, it just turns into a Persona game. Oh, we never did! What was the prediction on that? I'm gonna say no because they were still like being like, oh, I don't think I want to be a part of the thing. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to that. I don't think my alignment went up at all. I think because they were still like being bitchy about it. I'm saying no. My alignment did not go up. So there is a consistent, like, what I think it is, I'm thinking it's a point system. I'm thinking you get good guy points for completing special missions, and you get bad guy points for killing anyone ever. And with kill everyone missions, it's like a 0-point thing where you're only getting like little bits taken off of your good guy alignment. Because that's war, right? I think, but do not quote me on that. I think that's what it's getting at. Yeah, no, it definitely didn't give me a new medal, but I actually think it went down in that fight, just like it had gone down in other places. So congratulations, Gigian, and 3 others for your 13k points. Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Brian vaporizes another dude. He's pretty good at vaporizing. Brian is strong. I do like strong Brian. A running tally in the battle, then whatever it is at the end is what gets added or subtracted. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, yeah. I'm not sure, though. I would love confirmation on that, but it's the only thing that kind of makes sense, like, logically. That also just seems like it would be... I guess it wouldn't be as hard to code. Problem is if you're on the verge of losing somebody and you're running into it like one kill everyone mission after another, just because the story decided to be more Shining Force, it'll lead to some really shit outcomes like what we dealt with. Whoa. Oh, her crossbow is just that powerful, huh? She's got a sniper crossbow. Oh, that's really nice, actually. You know, Dora's not too bad all of a sudden. Maybe I misjudged Dora. Maybe I've been misjudging Dora, guys. Get points chipped off for each kill, and then you get a mass of points for doing a law objective. Dora redemption arc. I'm thinking it might be. I'm thinking she's steadily getting better. We gotta save Brian, though. We have to rescue Brian. Oh, can I actually? No, I can't. Yeah, well, actually, I can. Good job, Arya. It's not great. Thank you, Dora, with the fucking, like, residuals. Dora with the assist on that heal. I think Dora's actually turning it out all right. Fuck. Dora's kind of turning into a Lucky Charm now. Two damage. Much better. Nah, enemies don't flee in this. They're pretty much on rails. Like, this definitely isn't an enemies flee kind of game. The He-Man GBA game. See how long it takes you to find Sagittar? The hunt for Sagittar begins. The compelling allure of the Sagittar. This is a big stormtrooper. I'm gonna add a Sagittar to the book. I'm gonna add a Sagittar to the book. You know, thinking about it, I probably could. I could add a Sagittar to the book. In a compelling, no, in a way that you would probably appreciate. It wouldn't be alive. If it turns out, I don't know where it's turned. I'm a discovery writer. It turns out there's a fucking word for it. There's a term for it. I kind of let the way I write, I kind of like let characters kind of do what they would do anyway, and basically have life kind of happen to them without really a lot of plotting or planning. Gene Wolfe liked doing that a lot. I'm a big fan of Gene Wolfe. And I've always been inclined to write that way. Which could make for extremely long stories, but I feel like endings happen. I feel like it's not too hard to do an ending either. A Centaur Toasty Roll. Centaur Toasty Roll. Also, let's see. Okay, so we're down to what? We're down to what now? We're down to a Ken Trooper, a Grand Fix, and another Stormtrooper. We're gonna leave that Stormtrooper alone, and we're going to... Well, I don't really want to... I don't really need to do that, do I? You know what? We're gonna fuck up this Grand Fix. Ugh. Sagittar's toasty. He's so dumb. I could do it. You could do 20 damage. You could do 20 damage, Royce. You got your little baton. Okay, that should be all of the basic enemies now. Now we just have to take care of the, I think that's all of the regular enemies now. We still have Stormtroopers. We still have Ken Trooper. Spam infinite Kens. Let's vaporize them. I don't want to deal with Ken Trooper's nonsense. I don't want to lose anybody. I certainly don't want to lose Brian with half his health. Yeah, Shining Force 3 does have hilariously bad voice. Let's listen to some voice lines from Shining Force 3. You want to hear the Shining Force 3 voice lines? Let me start this over from the beginning. Some of you already know what's about to play.
Me. Witness your demise. Rain thunder. Rise Phoenix.
Oh, shit.
Is this the end?
Ha! Prepare to die. This is it.
Wait, where's... Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, you can barely hear this one. Let's get some, oh, yeah, here's one.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
You can probably barely hear that Arctic blast. Here's one. Okay, this is much louder.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
No, you're good, especially in modern day. Modern day voice acting is, it isn't that bad, but it's definitely not, like, there was a time when English voice acting in Japanese media was good. There was a time when dubs were good. Dragon Ball had good dub voices. Fucking, Cowboy Bebop. Big O. Fucking Vampire Hunter D was dubbed in English before it was dubbed in Japanese. You know, like Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, I mean. Like, there were, like, fucking Trigun has some of the best voice acting. Like, Evangelion has great English voice acting. Not the Netflix version, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, there was this golden age in, like, the mid to late 90s, and maybe a little bit of the early 2000s, where dubs, there was just this fucking gaggle of voice actors that were just god tier. They were incredible. Yeah, Outlaw Star had a great dub. I loved Outlaw Star. Yeah, Space see, that's because that's Watanabe probably supervised that shit. He knew who to get to. Fully Cooley, a great one. Like, there was a time, even Lupin the Third, when it started getting dubbed, it had a great dub. Like, for a while there, dubs were good. There were people who there were still, you know, sub-snobs who just wanted to pretend they spoke Japanese by reading the words on the screen. But, you know, of course there were going to be those types. But dubs were actually really fucking viable back then. These days, not so much. These days, a lot of dubs are just shit. I don't really, like, there are a lot of anime that I couldn't watch because the dub was bad, starting from around the mid-2000s. I thought it was something wrong with the anime itself, and in a lot of cases it was, but in a lot of cases it wasn't. Oh, we still have a wyvern to kill? Ghost of the Shell was great. Ghost of the Shell! Even sub-snobs were saying that Ghost of the Shell had a better English dub than it did a Japanese dub. Because, like, characters like Aramaki actually sounded their names. Aramaki is the old man chief And apparently in Japanese, they got a way younger sounding voice actor for him. And you know, the US got a guy who's very good at old man voices to play him. Yeah, Ghost of the Shell dub was god tier. I don't know if Ghost of the Shell 2 had a dub, but I don't think it did. Yeah, we just straight up can't attack with her. We can attack with her, though. We may as well. He's got 1 HP. No, I'm talking about the movies. I'm talking about the movies. No, the Standalone Complex also had a great soundtrack and great voice acting. But I'm talking about the movies. There was Ghost of the Shell and Ghost of the Shell 2 Innocence. Those also had incredible dubs. Or at least the first one did. I don't remember if Ghost of the Shell 2 had a dub. I don't think it was ever dubbed. Or if it was, I never watched it. Ghost of the Shell DVD. Watching it back to back in both languages. Oh yeah, I did that with Metropolis. I fucking love Metropolis. Metropolis is one of my favorite movies. And I'm not talking about Fritz Lang, I'm talking about Rintaro's adaptation of Osamu Tezuka's Metropolis. One of my absolute fucking favorite movies. I loved it. Yeah, I don't think it was. And if it was dubbed, it was dubbed a lot later, long after release. In fact, I remember hearing about something dub-related with that, but I can't think of it. Yeah, he's gonna try and attack who? Brian! They love attacking the mains. You watched Metropolis as part of Japanese? That's a good one. Oh, it's so good. When I first rented it, I was a kid, and I saw the trailer, and I thought the trailer was cool. And I rented it, you know, I was a kid, and, I was like watching it I watched it like 3 or 4 times within that 5-day time frame of having it. I just couldn't fucking get enough of that movie. There was just something so perfect about it. Let's see. And you know me, I usually don't do the same thing twice. Like I always try to avoid like doing the same thing twice. And that was a huge exception where I was just fucking, like, obsessed with, like, learning more, like, watching it and seeing what I missed. Little things that you missed. Let's see. Should Chris get the level? Chris should get the level up. Lord Chris. Well, oh, fuck. Well, what's interesting about it is it's not a remake of Lang's Metropolis, like you'd think it would be. Yes, it is based on Lang's Metropolis, but here's the thing. It is a direct adaptation of Osamu Tezuka's Metropolis, and Osamu Tezuka's Metropolis is very interesting because he had never seen the movie when he wrote it, and he refused to watch the movie until he was done writing it. He saw the poster, and then he wrote what Metropolis was supposed to be, or what he thought Metropolis was going to be, based on that poster. There was no original Tezuka Metropolis. It wasn't a movie, it was a manga. It was a manga. Tezuka wrote manga. Yeah, there's no original Tezuka's Metropolis. There's the manga. Yeah, Tezuka wrote manga. He did direct some animation, but he was primarily a manga artist. Yeah, Lang's Metropolis is amazing too. I saw that. It's just incredible. Lang's, like, there's a reason why people talk about Fritz Lang's Metropolis and still know it, and you could just casually mention it. People are like, oh yeah, the thing with the robot. The thing with the creepy stripper scene. Like, it was so ahead of its time. Especially to be a silent film, to say so much. Yes, adapting from just a poster can be incredibly cool. And that's what he did. And what it did is it gave it its own unique story, but it still had that same general visual flair to it. Eris leveled up. Arya leveled up, that's much more important. Shashi leveled up. cannoli leveled up. Somehow we did not get any negative alignment from that. Are you soldiers really a lead element of the Liberation Army? As unlikely as it must seem, we are indeed Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Arcadian Liberation Army. How did we not, like, lower to more evil just then? My name is Brian. Drinking has ruined my life. I am the field captain of this unit. Oh wait, it said something else. What did it say? Who are you? I am Richard Ball Tuckus, formerly a regiment commander in the Balfourian Army. However, my father, Lord Bart, one of the 4 commodores, charged me with treason. I was court-martialed, stripped of my rank and position, and sentenced to death. My own father presided over the military tribunal. Would you be willing to share with us why this happened? I don't wish to discuss it at this time. Just go after my father and bring him to justice. Stop him before he fouls the soil of Mildred Scars with more innocent blood. We will, Richard. The Arcadian Liberation Army will champion the rights of the people. We could certainly benefit from your assistance, but I guess you can't help us at this time. You should go into hiding for a while. If you ever need a sanctuary, count on us. Our liberation movement will continue to pursue those dreams we all share. I appreciate that. Oh, maybe. The mission with the weak enemies that fled after a couple of turns, maybe. So there are enemies that can flee. I haven't noticed it. I appreciate that. I will walk with you as far as Bambutta. To mount an offensive against Lord Bart was inconceivable just a short time ago. This is a momentous occasion. Let's get going. We have much work to do. Just a film that blew people away and caused a paradigm shift. It's kind of funny how... Maybe I need to actually watch Citizen Kane. I'm not a big Orson Welles fan. My favorite Orson Welles performance was him advertising boxed wine. But apparently, yeah, he did. He caused a huge paradigm shift. You're not wrong. Like, he was a crazy, ambitious director who did some really cool shit. Touch of Evil? Well, he was a complete jerk, yeah. But I should separate art from artists there and actually look at what he did. Touch of Evil, wasn't that weird, like, really, like, artsy, like, mega pretentious one that he made, like, years later? Like, pretty late? Village of Bad. Casino Royale was good. The David Niven fucking Casino Royale from back in the day. It was like the one where like James Bond's mission was that literally everyone was designated with the James Bond name. Everybody in MI6 was James Bond. That's what it was a spoof. It was like one of the earliest adaptations. I think it was older than Dr. No. It was like an early adaptation of James Bond. And it was an absolute fucking, well, it was a train wreck, but it was like intentionally a train wreck. It was hilarious. Oh, I'm sure Wells had a lot to do with what went wrong with like parts of production, but the movie was still funny as fuck. Like, and I don't mean that ironically, but I did hear it. Yeah, I had heard that it ran into a lot of production troubles too. Like, there was a lot of problems, and yeah, Wells was a big chunk of that. His noir movie set in Mexico with a very long and uninterrupted crane shot to open them. That sounds sick. He insisted on doing magic tricks in every scene. I need you to... He just happened to buy a book. Well, I'm looking at this book here. By God. In the sleeves? Like, just... How did he fit the cards in those sleeves? Like, just... I have to tell everyone about this. You Liberation Army worms, too youthful and insignificant for me to even waste my sweat. Richard! Did they really go through like You know, I noticed that like Casino Royale. Let's talk about Casino Royale a little. You see this movie? You see this movie right here? This is not Casino Royale. It is a very direct adaptation of Casino Royale. Hey, remember when he wasn't like... He was way younger? This is not the Casino Royale we're talking about. We're talking about 1967 Casino Royale, which is about as Austin Powers a movie as you can get before Austin Powers. Trailer? Oh god, this is gonna be goofy. That's James Bond. There's James Bond. Peter Sellers is in this fucking movie. It is an absolute shit show of production, apparently. I didn't know that, but I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. This is from the end of the movie, where it's just this insane, gigantic fucking brawl, and I thought it was like the coolest shit.
For one James Bond.
Like, it was just completely insane. It was this massive fucking spoofy-ass fight scene.
Mathis of the Special Police.
Peter Sellers is James Bond.
Everybody was James Bond. That was part of the joke.
They appear to be in order.
Ursula Andress is James Bond.
And apparently, like, so it had like 80 fucking directors and like 15 writers. And I assume this was all during production. And you can tell it's not a small movie. This wasn't a low-budget movie for the time.
Casino Royale is too much for one James Bond.
Whose idea was the bubble machine?
Next. Terrence
Probably motherfucking...
Cooper is James Bond.
Terrence Cooper's James Bond. It had a shitload of cameos.
Barbara Boucher is James Bond.
It had a shitload of cameos, it had a shitload of, like, big special effects things. It was a huge-ass movie. Intended to be a comedy from the beginning. The machine gun bagpipes. Yeah, basically, the whole movie felt like the end of Blazing Saddles. I think it actually predated Blazing Saddles, too, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Blazing Saddles was definitely what... 1974. Yes, it predated Blazing Saddles by about 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, by like 7 years. It predated the ending. The ending scene of Blazing Saddles is the ending scene of Casino Royale. Fucking Unicron. Unicron. Keep pushing. Good job. I know, I raised the prices. I raised the prices. I'm a horrible person. So now you would participate in yet another miscarriage of imperial justice. Have you no pride, my former son? You would humiliate our family by consorting with rebels. Hey, you pompous old fart, draw a breath, then your blade, let our weapons speak. Weren't you listening? I did not come to the holy city gates to deliver justice to Richard. If by some miracle Richard and his worthless friend someday rise to my level of power, then I will balance the scales of jurisprudence by awarding each of you an honorable death. Until then, I shall look forward to the day with unmitigated anticipation. What a bastard. He's a bad man. It's a lie. You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth? You want to know that you can't handle? I'm going to show you the truth. You want to know the horrible secret of the channel points? You want to know? Look at that little hamlet. You see that 8? I only have 8 channel points. Oh shit. I only have 8 channel points at any given time. That's all I'm allowed. Can you believe it? Anyway. Well, Brian, are we pursuing that arrogant windbag son of a bitch or what? Only 8. I know. The 8 fell over, too. The 8 fell over. So stupid. God, fucking Twitch is falling apart. No, we should not brawl with one of the 4 Commodores in front of the townspeople. Even though Lord Bart just won a major propaganda battle. He what? Hey, I stood up to him. It's not the point. Don't you see, Ein? If Lord Bart was able to kill us outright, all he would do is eliminate a dozen soldiers. Well, I kinda did it. We would soon be forgotten. Instead, Bart made the liberation movement appear meaningless. What if we had killed him on the spot? Then we would appear as chaotic. Then we would appear to be as chaotic as the Empire. People would see no difference in our ways from theirs. We must fight Bart on our terms away from public scrutiny and then bring change in unshocking ways. That's very smart. First, we'll complete our present mission, then train hard before we confront Lord Bart again. So don't fret. That man's day will come as surely as the sun rises in the east. If only I wasn't such a hothead, maybe I could... No, my friend. Don't ever change. None of this would be possible without you. What if you had never come to my prison cell following the Bad Village fiasco? Together, I believe we can accomplish anything. When the battle comes, you'll see. Wise decision. My father does talk a lot, but don't make the mistake of underestimating him. Lord Bart is a great warrior, and he has always been a very dangerous man when angered. I should know. So please, be careful, Captain Brian. Yeah, you should have killed that sumbitch on the spot. I would have voted for a guy who killed that sumbitch on the spot. Why didn't you kill him? Like everybody's yelling at him. You had an opportunity to off the bastard and you didn't? Shame on you. Okay, do we have do we have any stores? We do have a store. We're going to the store. I won't sell anything to somebody who wouldn't take out one of our tyrants. Hey, old man, that's a strange-looking weapon you got there. What do you call that thing? Just because I'm more handsome than you doesn't mean you can insult me by calling me old. Anyway, my special weapon is not for sale. But if you have other needs, I may be able to help you out. My name is Stinger. I'm a jack of all trades and maybe even a master of some. Whatever I can't solve with my vast knowledge, I can fix real quickly with this gadget here. The latest in high-tech ordnance, developed in a special lab back on the mainland. Sorry, pal, if you don't have something we can use that is better than what we have, you're useless to us. So I see you Liberation Army people carry that independence thing all the way, huh? That's who you are, huh? If I were you, I'd be really careful wandering around the Holy City, or the Balformian army might nab you. Don't lose any sleep over it. The last thing we need is a warning from a shopkeeper. Well, break a leg then. If you really want to proceed to Lake Kuhl, ask the old mayor. You'll find him on the floor above the tavern. The only person who can open the south gate. Let me know if you need any weapons or supplies. I'll give you a discount. Why would he say that? Yeah, Bart made the libertarian movement seem meaningless. If I killed him, I'd need... Yeah, I know. I was being a smartass. I was mostly being a smartass. Your current guess is correct, chat and business. That is the pig from Illusion of Gaia. One of the first games I ever streamed. And, that was the first great tragedy in a video game narrative while I was streaming that I'd seen. Obviously not the first I'd ever seen, but during a stream. And in commemoration, I couldn't think of what channel point thing I would get, and then I remembered his delicious smelling sacrifice. So Hamlet has been a permanent fixture, and I mean permanent, literal fixture. Oh, wait, no, not this. Of the stream ever since. There he is. He's well done. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. It's been like 30 years since you played a loser. Oh, man. Well, you got a good memory. Here's a discount. Ha! JK, I don't even own this store. His maple-flavored sacrifice will not be forgotten. Are you the mayor? Yes, indeed. Were you sent here by the Liberation Army? That's correct. We're seeking an audience with the Pope in this holy city of Kuel. Various people have told us you have the only key to the South Gate. Yeah, I know. Who has the most channel points? Can the person with the majority of the points have the majority ownership of the channel? You'll have to go to the Channel Point Stock Exchange, which is only available to partners. All partners also have 8 points. It's kind of dire here on Twitch. Well, the Empire ordered me to keep that gate closed and allow no one to pass through it. However, everyone is really worried about the Pope's safety, so I'll open it for you. We really appreciate it. If you do manage to speak to the Pope, I have a message I want you to deliver. Please tell him to schedule a public appearance so everyone will stop worrying about it. Now, just a disclaimer, I have limited points. I have more than 8 points in other places, just not in my own chat because I own the channel. Like, that's like one of the perks of having your own channel, is you have 8 points to spend on whatever you need. To reach Lake Kuel, you must climb many stone steps, but the Empire sealed the gate. No one is allowed to visit the holy city anymore. The Empire has occupied the holy city. I wonder why. The church poses no military threat. This is not good, I'm telling you. Could this be the beginning of the end? Let's go out and grind. We're gonna go out and grind. We are gonna kill our way to ultimate victory. Actually, let's go back into the weapon shop. Maybe he actually does sell weapons. Doesn't seem like it, but what if he does? Yeah. Yeah, no, he doesn't sell shit. He's just there for me to recruit him later. Did you see that suspicious-looking man wandering around? He was toting a strange weapon. There's a suspicious man. Oh, that was that guy. That was the guy we were just talking to. The strange weapon was the cannon. Evil Kobolds is trying to force the Pope into siding with the Balformian Empire. How horrible. Let's see here. The Empire has deployed more security forces to the Holy City. I hope the Pope is safe. Our Pope, who resides in the holy city of Lake Kuel, is one of the wisest men in the world. He seems to possess a mystical knowledge about everything that is happening on Mildred Scars. Did you see that suspicious looking? Yes, okay. Yeah, we sure did. I guess we could just go. I guess we're good now. Let's just go. Yeah, here we go. We gotta keep on moving. Alright. Have a great night, Fenris Wolf. Wishbone. Safe. Alright. Cool. I don't think anybody's dead. I'm not even gonna try rescuing because I don't think anybody's dead. So we should be good. Kuel Gate. Oh! Not another sealed gate. The structure appears quite sturdy. Does anyone have any suggestions? Hey, Pops, you're the man with the plan. If you want us to complete this mission, so get cracking and come up with some way for us to breach this damn gate. Why don't we just march back into town and see if someone there knows how to open it? More walking? Damn it, we're spinning in circles now. Come on, Supreme Commander Comey. You're supposed to be the brains of this outfit. Oh, well, maybe we could find some other way to enter the holy city of Lake Kuel. If only our one cargo dragon hadn't gone down. Ugh. That was original, old man, stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. Ugh. You people are pathetic. Huh? You're too damn lazy and proud to walk back to town and ask for assistance. Oh, it's that loudmouth shopkeeper. Grumbles more. Didn't I tell you I had talents that exceeded those of a typical arms dealer? Does one of those skills include the knowledge to open this gate? Piece of cake for someone in possession of my high-tech ordnance from the mainland. Why I can blast through this obstacle with just one blow. Well, put your money where your mouth is, braggart. Whoa, Chumley, not so fast. I have a request first. What do you want? To join the Liberation Army? Guerrilla Unit 3, specifically. Tell me he doesn't suck. I actually like his animations. Well, I was planning on joining the Balformian army, but the tide is shifting. Wouldn't you agree? And the greater profit appears to lie with the advancing side, not the retreating army. As for units, this one appears to be where the action is. So yeah, will you take me aboard? Maybe. But if you expect a profit, then you must lay out some venture capital in advance. How much? Your ticket into this unit may be purchased by opening this gate. Got yourself a deal. All right, everyone, stand clear. Fuck. Yeah, he's in. You're in the party. Congratulations. So how do you like me now? How about them high-tech shooters from the mainland? Why was them in quotes? Damn, what's not to like? Indeed, that was quite a demonstration. Alright, we can admire Stinger's handiwork during the trip back. Let's get our butts moving now. Just see that? Those liberation worms just blew the shit out of the gate. What gall! But we will never allow them to meet up with their pope. Hey rebels, the Empire forbids you to enter this place. Leave now or be put to death. Good, that's what we want. You atheist swine aren't fit to breathe the same air as our beloved Pope. So you can stick your stupid empire up your asses because we're coming through. We have a topographical disadvantage here. Watch out for airborne enemies. Unless you stock him with mind repairs, then he can only do it once per battle, so we gotta buy a bunch of mind repairs for him. Let's climb these steps and get it done. On the flip side, though, if it's a particularly good attack, Grand Pegasus. If it's a particularly good attack, then we'll only ever need to use it once. You're putting them in the vanguard like that? Are you guys stupid? What is this formation? They have a good formation. We gotta fix this. Yeah, that'll very quickly turn it into the middle of the fight. Or even the end of the fight. Oh, is that what that is? I was wondering what that even was. Oh, good. We'll equip it on him. I had a feeling there'd be it was something like that, like some crazy high-tech thing for a secret, like a high-tech character of some kind. Okay, we're all situated now. We're all safe enough. I could go the extra mile here. And just make it, oh, look at that. This is perfect. Look at that. Yeah, these guys are taking a bit. Good. It would be very odd if he came with one, but at the same time, I wouldn't be too surprised. Cool. We may have found our Dora replacement then. Like, Dora makes... I'm kind of upset because Dora actually can pull some weight. But I just never unlocked that. I never gave her the chance to unlock that potential. Huh. Okay, finally. You're getting close. Oh god, I say that. Well. Uh-huh. God, the back and forths. Holy shit. They did not have to make the bridge this big. Why is my healer in the foreground or in the vanguard? What am I doing? There we go. It's gonna be these Pegasuses that we gotta deal with. See here, defend. Oh boy. God, it's just been nothing but build up. They are on their way. Slowly. God. These big arenas look cool, but holy shit. I'm just gonna do this. Oh. They'll come to us. You gotta take a nap first before they fucking show up. Oh, really?
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid.
Huh. Okay. He's almost there. They're almost there. Ooh, that one's entering range. Trying to bait us out. It worked. Get him. Okay, the Grand Pegasuses aren't really that impressive to Jeddah. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Alright, oh, they're gonna come in from the fucking left, too. Oh, yeah, I'm not too worried about him. I wasn't gonna use Richard. Way too enthusiastic. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and attack him. Oh, I should have had Dan take him down. At least we're killing now. Yep. Yeah, so his one useful power isn't really all that useful, in other words. Dora! Blink. I think Pegasus should be fine. Root his ass. There we go. How much experience does she gets? Like 20 experience whenever she does that, which isn't so bad. Well, got him. Oh, it was a crit. Oh no. Oh no. I got a plan. Let's go with the. And then I'll just have. And then I'll just have Dan take care of the rest. If he can. Oh, Fire Breath is pretty damn useful. Damn. Oh my gosh. I didn't think he could reach me. Oh. Finally the fight. Holy shit. Okay, special swing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're in a diagonal form, so that doesn't matter. That don't matter. Oh, so close. Close. Very close.
I want Jojo.
Let's frost for him.
Jojo.
That'll at least kill one of them. Good shit. Oh, whole 22 points. Oh, way more points. Would have killed him. Would have killed him earlier. Good job, Cannoli. Let's see here. Who needs healing? Nobody. Who needs vaporizing? Royce. Get him. Special sidekick. Pegatar or Synthesis? I may have to go with Synthesis. Okay. Oh, they'll die eventually, he said. Waiting. And waiting. And waiting. Okay. The Grand Pegasus. Go ahead. Go ahead and slice him. Slice him up. should kill him. I think this does like 69 points. 76, yeah, it does like it does a plus 50 damage. Or 50 damage plus. How's it going, Halligan? They did. I feel they did. They took what they learned. They took what they knew when they were working on Shining Force, and they did expand on it. For better and, sadly, for worse. It's not all good, unfortunately. But what is good is really good. The alignment system needed a lot of work. Now, what's really impressive is FEDA 2, where they outdid this, and it really showed. Like, the animations in FEDA 2 are fucking incredible. They're awesome. Yeah, if they refined the alignment, this game would be a 9 easy. This would be a very easy 9. But as it is, I'd say it's about an 8 or a 7, depending on if it sticks the ending, it's an 8. If it sticks the ending, it's an 8. If it doesn't stick the ending, it'll be a 7. Uh-oh. Shishi, no. Yep, he's doing super move. $18 damage. Oh, he lived. Yeah. He's gonna die anyway. We may as well just attack crossbow him. There's no point in paralyzing him if he's not gonna survive. Fuck off. I noticed that nobody in our team has shields. Nobody. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Busting allies out shouldn't cost it. Killing enemies shouldn't cost alignment. Killing enemies unnecessarily should. But killing enemies should have absolutely no effect on your alignment by itself. It should all be I would have just made it all conditional. I would have made it all conditional based on not what you do in battle, but how you accomplish objectives. How willing you are to listen, for example. That's true too. Yeah. That's a very good point. Yeah, like instead of like making it to where you could sneak into the building without killing the enemies. And then getting out. That would have been good.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Let's see here. I don't know where to put her. Put her here. I don't know what to do with my hands. They're going for the kill. They're being dicks. They're being dicks. Yeah, I think the lowest HP characters they go after. Oh shit. Oh damn. Shishi is barely hanging on. Got Dan doing the super shit. Good. That is good. I'm glad we have some kind of AoE normal attack. Yeah. I was wondering why he was going after certain characters. There we go. Alright. Who's next? These clowns. Let's kill this thing. Is that just a regular sword? Then this is a waste. This was just a waste of a turn. Well, not quite a waste, but you know. Oh, really? Okay, so they do the low HP check, even on Brian and Ein. I'm thinking, we got him. We got him. It's just the one grand fix. Why are you still not level 30? Bolt him. Bolt breath him. Under breath. One damage! I forgot the grand fixes had really high magic defense. That is what happened the first time. Fuck. He wasn't even inconvenienced enough to cast a spell. Yeah, the AI in this is definitely very ruthless. Very ruthless AI. Wow. 34 damage? Okay. And then we got Royce. We'll have Royce do the killing blow. Special roundhouse. Final blow. Good hit. It's like regular blow, but it's final. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Okay, done. The deed is done. Mission end. You annihilated the enemy. I planned to. Yes, we are phantoms now. You must be having some... Oh, wow, he's actually still on the, Phantom of Faust, you're living up to your name. Your way lacks mercy. I won't follow you. Fuck off, Ellie. Please take care. Finally. Finally. Yes. Yes. January 12th. It's actually gonna be January like 15th or something because we gotta get Dora back again. I guess not for long, but we do gotta get her back. Unless he's already in the party. He could still be in the party, too. Yeah, this was definitely a very unfinished feature, or at least one that they didn't bother finishing at all. To the game's detriment, this is definitely a problem. The rescue feature is also a really cool idea, but it's not a cool idea when it's the same 3 level 1 enemies that you fight from the beginning of the game. It should have changed. It should have varied from region to region, and even better, been harder and harder, but still doable for 2 characters, Brian and Ein, who are always going to be like top of the list because they're always default. I feel like this would have been so much cooler if they had different groups of enemies depending on your chapter. It feels like it was an afterthought. Yeah. It was like an afterthought, or it was a low priority thing that they were going to refine if they still had time and money. But they still wanted to add it. They still wanted it in the game. And what's sad is that's probably the saddest thing is that a lot of this game's faults are things that they just wanted to keep in the game. Probably, and it could even be, this is speculation here, but it could even be out of spite because Sega told them no in the first place. They wanted to incorporate ideas that Sega, saw as probably inconvenient, confusing, or inconsistent And Sega told them no, and they were like, fuck you, I don't do what you tell me, we're leaving. That may be what happened. Okay, now we can camp. Yeah, that too. Like, at the very least, level scaling on the enemies would have been better. Like, change them to their palette swaps and shit. Would have been good. Oh, let's see if, alright, Shory. See if he's already on it. He is on our team already. Bye, Dora. Okay, how are we gonna... Oh, wait, stop. Oh, no, we have to do this? Okay, here's what we'll do. Storage, store, assault Zack, and then we're going to remove. We're gonna give it to Stinger. Yeah, he's got a catapult. Okay, there we go. Save the game. Well, we got Stinger now. We got a new Long Ranger. Replacing Dora once and for all. Replacing Dora once and for all. We have a big tower to climb. We have a pope to save. We've got a kingdom to liberate. Next time. I'm so old now. FEDA is still chugging along. I have officially mourned the passing of Jenny. It wasn't meant to be. But now we have a bazooka, so I don't feel so bad about it. I feel extremely bad about it. Game is good. Game is good. I have my complaints about it, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It doesn't mean any of these flaws are fatal. They're just in the game. They're just in the game. The game, FEDA is still an incredible fucking, like, look into post-Shining Force Climax Studios, or at least the Max half of Climax. Really fucking good. Real good game. I got people to thank. Next time we're going to be playing the final chapter of Marine Filth. That game is motherfucker. It sucks. But I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it to the end. Retro Island Gaming, thank you for the 18 months. Resident Stevel, thank you for the raid. Same with Atari Beer Pong, thank you for the raid. Fenris Wolf, thank you for the raid. Well-Adjusted Gamer, thank you for the 21 months. Spider-Man, thank you for the raid. Sizer58, thank you for the follow. Same with Storm Reaver, Chappie-san, and Andrew Tencho. Thank you guys so much. And Toxic Avenger 666, thank you guys so much for coming in. Oh, man. I want you guys to enjoy your Friday. It is upon us. I'm probably gonna write some more. That's what I'm doing these days. It's fun as fuck. I'm actually really enjoying it. Because now I'm finally at that age where I'm actually good. And it feels good. It feels good to know you're good. Let's see who's online. Especially compared to, like, when you're a kid and you don't know shit about anything, and you just write the cringiest shit, and you know it's the cringiest shit, but you write it anyway, which is fine. That's good. It's good training and study. But man, once you, like, hit a certain age, usually your mid-30s, and you start writing, you're like, what? Where the fuck did this come from? Where was this hiding? It's crazy. Let's see who's live. What is up with my followed channels? There we go. Huh, let's see. Who have I not rated in a while? Anyway, hopefully it's publishable. Hopefully I can get it publishable. It's gonna be kind of risky, but as long as it's like adult fantasy fiction, I think it's fine. It doesn't, there's a lot of, you know, nothing I've written is more vulgar than fucking George Martin. I always found his sex scenes kind of tasteless, frankly. Let's see, see what Mr. Suffer's doing. We haven't rated Suffer in ages. I think he's playing a modern game. Oh, he's playing that ripoff of Escape of Duckov. It's the one without the ducks. So let's go say hi to Mr. Suffer. Looks like he's still going strong. Hey, Board Game Heaven, you caught me right at the end. I want you guys to have a hell of a rest of your nights. And until next time, as always, stay frosty. Ask him where the ducks are. Just spam where the ducks. Just spam that. I don't even care if it's emotes. Just spam where the ducks. Also, bye guys. Thanksgiving's coming. We're almost in Thanksgiving week. I'll be taking Thursday off. Possibly Saturday for Thanksgiving. It is a holiday. It is a big holiday. A lot of people. It's gonna suck. Bye!